1. Hello, everybody, and welcome to Join the Anarchy, an interactive Shadowrun Anarchy campaign. And I think I may have actually started the show right for once.
Yay!
I think it's happening.
Fourth time's a charm.
Fourth time. Please, someone in chat, let me know if we're not streaming. Like, I'm just making a fool of myself. It looks fine to me. Perfect. So.
Hello! Turbo has returned.
Yes, Turbo is back. Kai is gone. We're also missing Deadeye tonight because he had to call in sick. He may or may not have HMHVV. We wish him well.
Or, astral shark vomit sickness.
Yeah.
From last.
Chunks on him.
Yeah. Actually, I don't think he got hit with that, now that I'm remembering.
Yeah.
He was in a totally different room.
Everybody was swimming around in that, though. It was pretty disgusting.
Oh man, I missed it.
Yeah.
So upset. Darn it.
So, with us today is our brand new player, Paige, or otherwise known as the Ram Queen. You can call her either. Welcome to the show.
Thank you.
Why don't you go ahead and introduce yourself, and I guess any experience that you have with both RPGing as well as Shadowrun.
Okay. Hi. I am Paige, or the Ram Queen. You can call me Paige. I'm not that regal or that vain. I think I started playing Dungeons and Dragons 4 months ago, and it was actually Kai who got me into it. She actually asked me if I was interested, and I was like, oh yeah, of course. And I've been playing that ever since, and I've even started my very first run called Raven Hill, which is college students stuck in a cabin, and it's horror themed.
Which I play in.
Yeah, and this is my very first run of Shadowrun.
That's right, everybody. Total, complete noob. I gave her the tips, though, the basics.
I will still fuck up, though.
It's time to put this to the test. And you know what?
You in gently.
Yeah, and you know what? I think it's a good thing, and I've told you this, but I want to say, I think it's a good thing to have a completely brand new player to Shadowrun as well as this system, only to kind of show how easy Anarchy is for anybody who is trying to I don't know if I should bring this into my group or not. Shadowrun Anarchy. So for those of you that don't know how Join the Anarchy works, we are a completely improved Shadowrun Anarchy campaign. We function off of audience suggestions. Every time that we take an audience suggestion, which you put in the chat, we get a plot point. We each have little tokens that we use for our plot points. I have bullets in my gun mug.
I have baby toys.
Burgers
and
lime.
I have snacks on my desk.
And plot points can be used to do all kinds of fun and ridiculous things, to change things up however we see fit, as well as add glitch dice, which is one of our favorite mechanics. But essentially, we have no idea what the mission is. We have no idea that we're just going to kind of wing it with your help, and that is how we roll. One other thing, every time that we do take one of your suggestions, we're going to write it down, we'll thank you, and at the end of the show, we're going to randomize the entire list, and one of you is going to walk away with $15 from Drive-Thru RPG, courtesy of me. And it's enough to buy yourself a copy of Shadowrun Anarchy if you don't have it, or you can just let me know something else that you want in case you already have Shadowrun Anarchy. So, Paige.
Yes.
Let's talk your character concept. We're gonna go and start with a 15-minute countdown that you have to kind of round out the remainder of your character, and you can take audience suggestions. You currently start with 0 plot points. If you want plot points, you're going to have to start taking suggestions from the audience, and every time that you do, take a plot point. You have a cap of 5.
Okay, cool.
If you have any bonus suggestions that you keep taking in, you can give yourself a temporary point of edge for this session. Up to a maximum of 6. After that, it's like, okay, we're done. You're good. All right.
Oz,
So,
you are breaking up just a little, I think.
E.
I'm not sure if
How about now?
everybody else
How about now?
sounds
Am I
good.
Yes, perfect.
Oh, it's well. Keep going. Keep going.
Keep going. All right, maybe I just need to like move my cord over so it can stop like. Bleh. Bleh.
Bleh.
Something similar. Yeah, whatever. I don't need my keyboard. So, excellent.
Cramming people with adrenaline. Yes.
So, yeah, so
Good
she's
start.
currently an unnamed Shadowrunner, and I'm gonna start the clock. Start with your character concept.
Okay, so my character is a Decker Rigger. I know you guys were saying that you wanted me to be a rigger, which is funny because I am a Decker Rigger. So the concept I have for her is she's been doing this. She's been like boasting about it. She boasts about shadowrunning and everything like that. So you kind of get an idea of like, oh, she's been doing this for quite a long time. She's kind of cocky in her skills and everything like that. And but she's also very polite. She also like, you can kind of tell that she like does things differently. Like she dresses up when she meets like a new Mr. Johnson, basically. Like when she meets anybody like that or a fixer, she dresses up for it like it's like a job interview, and that's basically what I have.
Awesome. And
So
as far as your skills and your amps, can you kind of give us a general overview of what you've got, what you're good at?
Yes. I am good at hacking, electronics, vehicle weapons, and my drones. Piloting other engineering and security systems.
Excellent. And as far as your shadow amps go, I know you have a couple of drones, you have a cyber deck, and a helicopter with with a gun attached, big
Yes.
gun. So with that, let's talk. I think the next thing that you need is a negative quality. So
Yes.
the audience needs to suggest some. What is the negative quality? What is the mechanical hindrance that she has? And let's see what else. So you just have your skill points. You need a knowledge skill.
I thought security systems was my knowledge skill. It has a K
Okay,
next
so you
to
took
it.
that. You
So
took that. Yes. Whoops. Then that's good. Then it's really just
I
looking
have a
like.
list of what I need.
Good. Go ahead. Thank you. Lift that
You're
off.
So organized.
Thank you.
Yes.
All right. I need a name, depositions, cues, weapons, gear, contacts, and a negative quality.
All right. So let's start one by one. Negative quality. I'm seeing gremlins, which is
No, not the
freaking
gremlins.
awful for a Decker rigger. I need to look at this qualities list, but in this case, gremlins. When you're using high-tech items, you always add a glitch die that cannot roll an exploit. Let me tell you how I will not allow you to take that. I cannot screw you like that. I'm sorry.
Yeah, especially a Decker.
Yeah.
Not the gremlins. Elf poser.
Addicted
You are a
to
human.
pop-up ads. That's pretty funny.
Addicted to it. Well, we already have addicted to adrenaline. That's turbo. I think that-
No, I'm human. I'm a human. Yeah, the description I have a picture of her, but the description that I can basically give you guys is she has like basically the same haircut I have, and it's bright. It's like a red, and she normally wears like a basically one suit that kind of resembles like a turtle long sleeve shirt, a black turtleneck long sleeve shirt. That's basically what I can do.
How about
like
what do you think of social stress?
social stress?
So essentially, they don't have it in Anarchy, but in SR5, the way that it works is you have a certain trigger for social stress, and Mora can actually tell you all about this because her character has it. But essentially, like you pick a type of person that causes you social anxiety, and I'm going to say that you always have to roll a glitch die that cannot roll an exploit whenever you talk to somebody of that type.
Okay. Yeah, you know what? I will actually take that. She's a never nude. No, yeah, yeah, social stress. That's perfect, actually. Like, I
Social
can
stress?
totally play that.
All right.
So take social stress, and who is the type of person that freaks you out, intimidates you?
I don't know, audience. What's the type of person that would freak my Shadowrunner out? I'm taking my hamburger plot point. Just broke my lid.
While that is being figured out, humans freak you out.
I'm a human myself, so when I look in the mirror, do I just go, ah, no?
No, just other humans.
Could be like like antisocial kind of person.
Like a shut-in. Never nude person.
People that have tattoos.
That's a neat one. Do I have a tattoo?
People shorter than 5'6".
Yeah, you know what? I like the shorter people than 5'6".
All right. So
That's
write that down. Meanwhile, next, you need.
Let's forego weapons for right now. We need some gear for our rigger. Right now, what gear do you have listed? It was a mechanics kit.
Yeah, I have a siesta. My helicopter, my aircraft. I have a mechanics toolkit and a hardware toolkit.
Okay. So you need like one more piece of gear. So let's make it something really, really interesting. Because right now it's like, that's basic rigger decker equipment. So I was like, let's get a really interesting piece of gear, something unique. Greater than 5'6". Okay.
Hydro spanner? A baseball bat?
I would baseball bat would go under weapons.
Yeah.
Let me write.
I like a bat, like a troll basketball all-star team, like Space Jam. Space Jam? A drone with chain gun on legs. I do have a drone. I think I only have the one. I remember picking two, but I think I have one. '80s synth pop.
Oh, that's awesome.
Every time it's drawn.
The monofilament whip.
That plays 80s synth pop every time it's drawn.
Ew, eyeball drones with spider legs. That grosses me out. Ugh.
It's funny too, because like the way I wanted to play my character is like treating her drones like they're like cats or like her pets. So sunglasses that are also spy cams. Just flip them down and see everything.
Yeah.
Like the door.
So what are you picking?
Well, I think the sunglasses that are also spy cams will be very helpful. I think everybody else like mentioned weapons.
Yeah, so pick some weapons too.
Ooh, a deck of cards with just Ace of Spades. I do, yeah, okay, for my weapon, I want the mono whip that plays 80s synthpop music whenever it's drawn.
Oh, that is so not stealthy. Oh no. I hope you can turn that on and off on wireless.
Yeah, me too.
Let's give it that.
That'd be a feature. That's a feature. Yeah.
Totally a feature. You need a shadow end point for that?
No, you don't. Kidding. So monofilament whip that plays 80s music.
It's
And then I think I'm actually gonna take the deck of cards with just Ace of Spades.
Okay, so that's your
Because
gear.
I don't know why, it just kinda calls to me.
Okay.
God,
You've
you
got
guys
your
are on
gear.
the raffle thing.
Oh my
Shit.
god, yes! We haven't been
How-
copying that. No! Okay, wait, so
I
what did we
I
take
got
so
I
far?
got it.
You got it? Thank you.
Someone's on top of that
Yes,
because
thank you, Mark.
I'm way too slow on that.
Thank you,
How
Mark.
many? Okay, that's shit. I need to be writing this down, and I need to be taking plot points.
So you got a monofilament whip that plays 80s music. Your second weapon.
I see a laptop gun.
A laptop gun.
What's
a
It turns into a turret too. That's
I don't know.
the
It's
one.
like It could
Let
just
me
be-
show you my screensaver. Like,
Death. Hmm. Hack the building sound system. Okay.
A gun that can be turned into a turret would be very useful.
that would be really cool.
I like that idea. That's my personal vote. Although there's some pretty great stuff in there.
Grenade that looks like pineapple. I feel like Deadpool would have that.
I don't know. Wait, a pineapple grenade? Deadpool's more of like maybe if it looked like a carriage or something.
I swear
you could shove a grenade in pineapple.
Stagecoach.
in,
And be like, hey.
in Marvel vs. Capcom 3, when he does throw grenades, he says, "Have some pineapples." That's why it reminded me of it.
That is a solid reference page. Wow. I'm impressed. I'm impressed.
Thank you.
She knows her Marvel, people. She knows her Marvel.
Wait, this is a thing? The laptop gun in perfect dark. I need
Yeah,
to
I've
see
never-
what. Yeah, I've never heard of this. What is this like? Oh.
Skeleton.
Mines. Ooh.
I need to see a video of this thing.
I need to write down my
understand how
mono
this
whip and
works.
everything.
That mono would be sweet.
I know, right?
Shotgun and something else. Normal.
Is it like
Katana.
Normal.
No,
Yeah,
mono
it just looks like
here.
what it looks like is it's a laptop that then just for somehow unfolds and like just like transforms into a gun, and you have like you might probably have like a screen, like your screen is on top of the barrel, so you can still like use your computer.
I can play The Sims while killing people.
Yes.
yeah?
Okay, so what I saw that I think would actually work, the two that I'm like both kind of like debating on, is a gun that can be turned into a turret and explosive remote mines. Because I already have a weapon that's like loud and booming with my 80s synth music. I'm trying to think of something stealthy, but I mean explosive mines aren't that stealthy. But I could just toss them behind me and like walk on.
I am going to give an additional 5 minutes because we still have to work on cues and dispositions.
The
So
One Ring. I want the One Ring. I want to rule over everyone. A laptop gun that cross me. I have a drone.
Alright, so are you going to do laptop gun and turn into a turret?
Is that yes?
Those are the two suggestions we're taking. Oh,
Laptop gun that turns into turret.
Yes.
those are both from originally, I'm gonna pronounce this wrong, Oniyui? Oniyui?
Ah, Oniyui, thank you so much. If he keeps that up, he's gonna win the raffle again. He won last session.
Oh yeah?
Yeah.
Nice work. Good.
Okay, so things that you need to know for your monofilament whip.
Yes.
your whip, the damage on it is strength divided by 2 plus I'm going to say 4p. So whatever your strength is right now.
2.
2. So 1 plus 4. So 5 physical damage.
Sweet.
And it works okay at close range, and also at near range. It does not work at far.
Okay.
Okay.
Keep breaking it.
Am I still breaking out?
And Huh?
Huh?
no, my lead. I'm sorry, my
Oh.
lead broke. And my laptop gun that could turn into a turret.
Okay, well that depends on the type of gun. If it's going to be a turret, so it's probably going to be something that fires like
Like a machine gun or an assault rifle.
assault rifle. So your assault rifle is 8p.
8. Just solid. I don't have to do math.
Nope, no math.
I like this.
Actually, you know what? I don't know. Assault rifle is pretty big for a laptop gun. Let's go with submachine gun.
I was thinking like submachine gun or like a mini sniper rifle or a scout rifle. That's what I was thinking. Because I could easily like be hacking something on a building and being like, oh, I need to take out this person on the 2nd floor, and then like open up my laptop and turn it into a sniper rifle and just go pop.
Mm-hmm.
I was very proud of myself when I thought of that.
It'd be a very big. I mean, for a sniper rifle, it's.
Yeah.
I don't know. I feel like it's the
But it's
size
a
of
turret.
it. I know.
Yeah.
The size of
So
it,
I
I would
think-
say it's more like a submachine gun.
Yeah, I think
Size.
it's going to be a submachine gun.
So make that 6p. Oh, screw it. Give yourself assault rifle. Why not?
Yes! Yes!
Assault rifle.
So that's going to be 8p damage, and it's okay at close and near range with a -2 on far range. So you could
Okay.
potentially use it at a really far distance.
Okay.
All right.
Okay.
8p, okay, and -2. Making sure that I have everything uniform. Perfect. Now we go on to cues and dispositions. So cues are your catchphrases, and dispositions are the things that that define you as a character, how you behave, how you react to things.
Cool.
Maybe philosophies that you have on life or on running, or
Like on shadow running or just running in general?
Shadow
like,
run- well,
when
it
people
could
are like, let's book it, and you're like, no, I'm sorry, I don't run.
I don't run. I don't run as a disposition.
yeah. Family comes first is a disposition.
Oh.
You know, my drones are more important to me than my team. That's a disposition.
That might be a thing. I mean, because I want to treat them like a pet, so
So why don't you take that as a disposition now?
yes.
I'll get a plot point for that. Thanks.
You're welcome.
Just sneaking
You're
in the plot
welcome.
points.
Just remember, I gave it to you.
Have I ever given myself plot points for giving suggestions? I don't think so.
I don't know.
Don't recall.
I don't remember the
Go to
rule.
the
I don't
tape.
remember the fake rules that we made up.
That you sometimes change.
Yeah.
Idea for Q: calls Lone Star and police the fuzz.
It's a fuzz, guys. Let's book it.
Yeah.
Like,
That's a great cue. It's the fuzz guys.
Cue, yeah,
Let's book it.
Cue.
okay.
We have 2 minutes left.
Oh, you need contacts too.
Yes.
You
You suggested someone who can fix things, like a decker fixer, a rigger fixer, whatever. I wrote it down somewhere.
maybe like a
Oh.
parts dealer, like a spare parts dealer for sure. You would want, and the second contact, I would say leave it to the audience. Oh, there's a good cue. Buckle up for rats.
Buckle up.
Buckle up.
That would be great.
Take it. Hurry. Jot down notes. Jot down notes. We got a minute and a half.
I'm jotting down all the notes I have. You are amazing. This is my mom.
Hey, Ma.
She gave me a sandwich.
Nice. I could use a sandwich.
Someone would give
I
me
need a sandwich. Yeah, sandwich delivery service. Hey, no. Well,
Mother sandwich
your
delivery
husband's on the
service.
stream. Have him go fix you a sandwich.
Do it.
I will give Mora a plot point if you get her a sandwich.
Help her.
He made dinner tonight, so I
Buckle up.
suppose,
And yes,
do it better.
Super Sage, a guy who sells old stereos out of a van by the river.
That could be your parts
That's
dealer.
so good. That's so good.
Especially with like the whole 80s like whip
Yeah.
music whip thing. I think that's pretty cool.
That's perfect.
Here's a contact idea. A ghoul who can make anyone disappear. His name is Mr. Cleaner.
Mr. Cleaner. That
That's
sounds
really
adorable. Is he bald?
He could be.
Like Mr.
Yes.
Clean?
Yes.
Yes. Yes.
Mr. Cleaner. Yep.
I want.
Okay, so you're taking the ghoul and the guy who sells old stereos?
Yeah. Thank you.
Perfect.
Okay.
Disposition, push it to the limit.
Oh, we'll get along.
Yeah, I want that.
All right.
I want that.
Thank you,
Push it to the limit.
Gingivitis. And 3, 2, 1. Buzzer. We're done. So we're going to work with what you have, and then if there's any further cues and dispositions that just come to you as you play, then you can write them down.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm also gonna take Buckle Up as a cue that Rats suggested because that would be nice for my helicopter if we use it.
Perfect.
Oh yeah, I need a name.
Oh, that's right. Okay, before we start, she needs a runner name, everybody.
Retro.
Retro. Turbo, Retro, and Deadeye.
Oh my gosh. I like retro a lot. That's
I do
good.
too. I'm not seeing any other names.
Wait, well, we just asked. There is like a 10-15 second delay, so
Oh, wow.
give it a.
Yeah. Hacker McHackface.
No. Oh, Crash is a cool one too.
Crash. Star Fox.
That sounds more like Star Foe.
Star like vote. Like,
Faux, like
Foe, like
the
fake.
French pronunciation.
Fake? Star fake.
Yeah, fake. Fake.
Star Fake.
I don't know.
I'm not actually Star Fox. I'm Star Fake. Digits.
I'm like between Retro, Crash, and Digits.
Yeah. Tired.
Meh. You don't even have tires. Everything that you do is on wings. Everything
it's all
flies.
sky. I'm really liking retro though, because of all the '80s stuff that I have.
Mm-hmm. And that would be like 100 years old at this point.
Buzz.
I want to go with retro.
Retro?
Yeah, retro. Because it goes with the '80s music.
Yep.
It's retro.
Retro. All right, let me fix your name here. And we will begin. All right, so we got Retro and Turbo. All right, welcome, Retro.
you.
So now that you have your character, let's recap who is Retro.
All right, retro is a Decker rigger. She even though she's very well versed in the world of shadowrunning, she can't stand short people. It's a certain like trigger that gets in their mind. She seems to get the job done and goes a little further than that. And she treats her drones like they're her house cats.
Perfect.
And she's into 80s music.
Very nice.
Anything old.
Ooh. Oh, that is loud.
Okay, so now it comes down to what our run is going to be. So the way that we work is we use the tags, which is a system, a thing that Shadowrun Anarchy introduced, which is basically like, think of when you tag a blog post with certain keywords. We take your keywords and somehow I string them together into a plot, and we go on that mission. So let's start with Let's start with some tags. Just throw out some words. It could be stuff like theft, a heist. It could be, well, we already did a heist, but it could be wet work. So the type of job. It could be where we are. These, they're being flown all over the world. So we can pick a place. You can pick a corporation, whoever we're targeting or whoever's going to be against us. Just, whatever, anything.
We'll string it together.
And then I will get plot points for every suggestion that I had. Oh god, the Mitsuhama Zero Zone. You don't want to do that. Not with only 2 people. No. No, not yet. I will, please, come back with that suggestion soon.
That sounds ominous.
Yeah, the Mitsuhama Zero Zone.
Mitsuhama, the corporation, has a certain policy which is shoot first, ask questions later. If you are if you are doing anything that looks wrong, it's grounds for murder.
So
in this
people
specific spot, the Zero Zone.
In the Zero Zones, yeah, anything
So-
that Mitsuhama owned, it's like that. It's
Holy shit.
that the security is that tight.
So
so
running
people,
against them is a
twerk
nightmare.
outside the door. They're just like, nope. They just shoot them.
Well, I mean, it depends. If you're like if you're caught in a place that you're not supposed to be in, like something that's above your security clearance, then no go. So let's see, Renraku Red Samurai. I'm gonna take that from 13 bits. Mind you, I'm like, oh yeah, whatever. No, don't do Mitsuhama Zero Zone, but no, you're gonna do Renraku Red Samurai instead.
That doesn't
different.
sound bad.
Oh no. Okay.
8 tracks. That's funny.
Renraku Red Samurai.
Smuggling pineapples.
Smuggling pineapples.
Hey, Shadowrunners, I need you to smuggle this crate of importance to these samurais. And you just open up it and you're like, pineapples, really?
They're stuffed with grenades.
I like,
You know what? I like Private Airport because it's going to tie into Retro really well. So Private Airport from Rats. It's going to show her off quite well. And a chase scene. Chase scene from Gingivitis. And I think one more should be good. There's a club that's actually a fight club.
A babysitter's club that's actually a fight club.
actually, you know what?
Oh,
I'm seeing
some locations here. Berlin and the Flux State.
We're having samurai, right?
Yeah.
Doesn't mean Renraku does have presence in.
Berlin?
I don't know. I don't know if they would have.
Necessarily in the Flux State, but they might. Well, you know what? I can swing something. I'm gonna take it, and I will figure this out. So Berlin Flux. Well, the Flux State, it's not. It's like really reduced now. It's like little anarchist coves, but for the most part, yeah. I'm just gonna go with Berlin. Perfect. All right. So Renraku Red Samurai, Private Airport, Chase Scene, and Berlin. Let's make sure that we write those 4 things down, so that we know that this is always important to us. Yeah, exactly. The Flux State does not exist anymore. There's like little anarchists cells, but it's all been broken up by Seder Krupp. Sad.
What would I know about the Renraku Red Samurai?
Do you have a knowledge skill on that?
All right.
Does he operate in security cameras?
Oh wait, you have security systems, right?
Yes, I do. Could I possibly have seen these samurai on security before?
Probably not. No. Knowing
Knowing how well
Yeah.
they are, they would probably. not even be
They're
on
very
security.
elite.
They're very elite. What you would know.
Great.
Actually, I don't think. You know what? I don't think you would know this. I don't think you could
Alright.
know this. Turbo might know something, but maybe not. So we're just gonna go with neither of you know.
Sweet.
Excellent.
Alright.
So, last we left our heroes, and actually this is a completely different cast from the last time we left our heroes. So before that,
Meanwhile,
Meanwhile, yes, they got back from South Carolina, a train heist, helped a professor, and Turbo has, for whatever reason, broken off from the group for this one mission that they had recently, Deadeye and Bitstorm. Turbo, you get a comm message from Deadeye saying Bitstorm has joined a band. She is now making. She's basically creating like techno tracks on her cyber deck as like backups for a group called Astral Chunks.
I look up Astral Chunks and I download all of their songs.
Nice.
So you get they're kind of like a mixture of like Two Door Cinema Club, The White Stripes, and maybe like AWOL Nation. You get kind of like that.
I'll listen to that. Yeah.
It's hipster. It's techno hipster.
Indie, yeah.
Techno rock
Techno
hipster.
indie.
Yeah, it's like just take like 50 different genres and shoegazing.
Mash.
Shoegazing, that's a genre. Just mash them together. And
Yeah.
Yes, shoegaze music.
Oh my god.
Is
Is that where you like listen to music and you just gaze at like a perfect pair of heels?
Yeah,
You're
you know,
like,
and you're
yeah,
just like,
man, I'm feeling this.
it's the kind of music that you're on a bench somewhere waiting for your parents to pick you up, and you just like, and it's fall time and the leaves are coming and you're wearing your Converse and all you have to look
Oh
at
my
are
God,
your Converse.
that's like high
You kinda
school
look
for
down and
me.
you're like, yeah, that's
High
shoegaze
school.
music.
That's okay.
Anyway,
Now I know because
diverge. Okay, so, what have you been up to since then, or rather before that?
What after the train heist?
After the train heist, before you found out that Bitstorm has found a new path.
Yeah, well, I've been working in the racing circuit. I've won a few games. I've crashed a few races rather. I've crashed a few cars. And I'm looking into starting a skateboard racing ring that races on rooftops of skyscrapers. So I'm hoping
Mirror's
that I
Edge
can,
of the skateboard.
I've got that starting up in a couple weeks. Got a couple contacts. Hopefully will join us. So we'll see how that goes. But I've survived so far. So Turbo also has purchased a new red leather jacket, and yeah, she only has like 4 holes in it so far.
Nice.
Only 4.
Get yourself a plot point, because I'm really looking forward to fucking around with that skateboard racing ring in the future. So, Retro. You, tell me what a typical day for you is like.
Typical day. Well, get up, get Starbucks or whatever
Soy bun.
soy coffee, soy buns, and probably start looking for people who need a Shadowrunner, and she's probably doing it illegally, obviously.
Mm-hmm.
She's probably hacking into other people's personal emails and personal business corps and like, oh, they want this person dead.
So you get a message from an anonymous email to meet at the where should we meet? We're gonna meet under a bridge. No, stop.
I
You're
was
gonna
thinking
meet.
like somewhere fancy.
Yeah, I was thinking
'cause-
fancy too. You're gonna meet.
Yeah.
You know what? You're gonna meet at the top of the Space Needle in the restaurant, the revolving restaurant at the Space Needle, Seattle.
Awesome.
Turbo, you also get this message,
Mhm.
and essentially, you know, it's your message comes from David Rump, your fixer.
Yes.
Yes.
Good old Dave.
Oh, yes. So he wants to introduce you to your new Decker replacement.
Sweet.
Okay, so when you guys get to the top of the Space Needle, it's a magic hour. Right now it's like 7 p.m., so it's sunset. Just starting to go
lovely.
into night. So you get a nice vision of what it looks like in daytime, just as the sun is setting, and in a table that you notice is like, even though the whole restaurant is this big circular space and there's tables all around, any table that's around David Rump is empty. So like for like a 45-degree angle, all of that is empty, and it's just David Rump sitting right in the middle, and he is enjoying a surf and turf, real surf and
Nice.
turf.
Ooh.
Yeah, and some kind of alcohol on the rocks, and it looks like the smell hits you, and it's like, this is unlike any alcohol you've ever smelled, like synthahol that you've smelled before, and you're wondering if this is the real stuff. And I'm gonna say that I'm gonna spend a plot point first before we get to this to say that Turbo and Retro, you're both in the elevator up the thing together,
Nice.
but you don't realize that
We're working with each other.
you're working with each other yet. So tell me what that's like.
Well, first things first, if I need to spend a plot point, I will. I am in like a very formal outfit. I have like a high-waisted skirt and then my turtleneck long sleeve black shirt, and I have leggings on and flats and like one amulet necklace.
Ooh, you don't need to set a plot point for that.
Very nice. So Turbo is wearing her new red leather coat with sporting a couple new holes, fishnet stockings, and kind of a ratty old skirt. And she's wearing sneakers.
Mm-hmm.
She has really dark eyeliner and lots of colors in her hair. She's an elf, and she is 5'9".
Okay, good. I don't have to fear you.
And she instantly judges you to be uptight and is like, whatever.
Yeah.
Perfect. So the elevator doors open into this restaurant, and who approaches the hostess first and asks for Mr. Rump?
I'm gonna look at Turbo and go, after you.
I'm not going to acknowledge that she said that, and I will walk directly up to the guy.
We're gonna get along great.
You ask for David Rump?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So Retro, you might actually overhear that, and you see this elf punk-looking girl,
Punky monster.
yeah, being led down to David Rump's table.
Great.
How are you feeling about that?
Yeah, she's probably just gonna bite her lip and be like, yep, alright, should have known getting into, Shadowrunning. Oh, I would also like to mention that she has her drone, like, right next to her, and it has a little bow tie.
Get a plot point, please. Oh, no, wait, are you Max? You should be Max. Whatever.
I am actually, but you said I could have 6.
Did I?
So.
Okay, whatever.
You said if
Yeah, sure.
If it goes over 6 is the limit.
5 is the limit, but I'll give it to you for this one, because I know myself, I mess up my words all the time.
Yeah.
All right. So you approach Mr. David Rump, and David Rump, he's this obese lump of a man with
short?
tiny hands, orange skin. He is not short. He's actually I looked up Donald Trump's actual height. Did you know that he is 6'3"?
Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah, he looks tall. Yeah.
He looks. I mean, he just looks tiny to me, like tiny and fat, like a pumpkin.
Yeah. Well, this guy is basically that. He is
Yeah.
rotund. It's just like this blob, 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 like rolls upon rolls and teeny little hands and a comb over.
Question.
And,
I, because I'm short of small people, do I fear his tiny hands? Like, when he goes out to, like, shake my hand, am I just like...
Yes.
Great.
All right.
Do you want me to roll a glitch die for that?
No, if you're doing any social test against him, then yes.
Okay.
Okay. So, he says, please sit down. And, you have Turbo sitting next to you, and you see Retro approaching. What are you thinking now?
I'm thinking, oh god. I hope she's not uptight as she looks.
So, David Rump says, Turbo, I'd like you to meet Retro. Retro, I would like you to meet Turbo.
Sup?
Greetings.
Retro is a star among Shadowrunners. Her resume is actually incredibly impressive. Heists from high security locations and corporations and art galleries and museums. Pay data. She can access any host. And in addition to that, she also has the ability to control drones, whatever that's called. Riggers, I believe that's called. And that is an amazing combo. And I think you're going to need that for all of the firepower that you are about to encounter on this mission.
Turbo looks kind of impressed by her credentials and kind of goes, "That's sweet."
Yes. Yes. And Retro, so you know, Turbo, she is a street samurai, and she knows her way around several weapons. So don't piss her off.
Duly noted.
Turbo doesn't smile.
Can't wait to see her in action then.
So, your mission. I'm going to be flying you out to Berlin. What I need you to do is enter one of my private rump airports. It's been taken over by a neo-anarchist cell, and I need them all exterminated.
Cool. Are there any hostages that you know of, or is it just completely taken over?
Yes, there are hostages. Several of my very valuable employees are currently being held captive against their will, and they are making several demands that I am not willing to meet.
How many hostages are there?
Currently, the estimate is 8, but we are not 100% sure.
Do you need them back alive?
That is negligible. If it comes down to it, we will pay to their families any kind of severance. So this is what really matters is getting control of this airport back. I've been doing my best to keep this out of the media's hands. The media is the devil, and they lie. They will take this and they will just stretch it out to exaggerated proportions, and I cannot have that. I need this contained. I need this quiet. When it comes down to it, just get rid of the cell and make sure that they never, ever, ever come back and fuck with my airports.
Yeah.
Sounds easy.
Okay. So let's see. Clear out the neo-anarchist cell. Let's write this job down. Okay. Clear out the neo-anarchist cell. that has taken over Rump's private airport. Keep it quiet from media. Rescue hostages if possible. Okay.
He did say they were valuable. So
Can you give me? Does anybody have like some kind of etiquette or charisma test? Sorry, etiquette's not a thing here. You guys can give me a charisma plus charisma test to kind of gauge him. It looks like a sense motive, judge intentions.
I just have charisma, so
Charisma plus charisma, so whatever that's. Okay, so 4 and 4. You're not certain that the use of the word valuable was actually meant. I think he just wants to look like he cares.
Valuable, like the hostages, he just is not too.
He's called them. Yeah, he's not. I mean, he basically said like, I'll pay off the families, and it obviously possibly cover it up. So.
Good guy. He's a good guy.
Yeah.
Okay. Anything else we should know? Is there any special security specific drones, guards, whatever that we need to be on the lookout for?
Well, this neo-anarchist cell, they are highly unpredictable. Whatever their skills are, they've honed their craft and they are very angry after Seder Krupp ruins and their their flux state. So essentially, just be prepared for anything. One thing I would like to note is my airfield is near a Renraku facility, the Renraku headquarters in Germany. So I would greatly prefer if actually, I'm sorry, it would be the Renraku Berlin offices, because I think their headquarters is like down near Bavaria, I think. So Renraku office building. I have some competition with them right now, and it's just extra incentive to keep this quiet.
All right.
perfect. Since it is your building, Mr. Rump, do you have blueprints to air vents, extra exits, and escape routes?
Why, I never thought you'd ask. And he gives you basically everything, the entire layout of the facility, literally down to like the building specs,
Sweet.
air ducts, lighting, terminals, like basically, and like you have the entire thing. Anything that you want to know about
Sweet.
that, about the
I nod at her and I say, "Good call."
Yes, she's very knowledgeable. I expect no less from someone as expert as this girl right here. You can actually take some tips from her, Turbo.
I raise an eyebrow.
So, I'm going to be flying you out to Berlin. The pay is going to be... actually, you know what? Before we go into that, how comfortable do you feel flying your own helicopter, Miss Retro?
Very comfortable.
Let's do that. I'd rather save myself the money, so I will not be flying you out. We'll go ahead and call this due to the travel time and the resources that you're going to be putting in to get there, and given also the fact that right now your team it's only 2, it's not a full team. I'm going to call this a 8,000 New Yen job each. 4 karma is basically what that would translate to.
Now, will you also be paying for expenses if my helicopter is shot down?
That would depend, and it would be subject to negotiation. It's subject to the circumstances of your helicopter. If it's due to negligence, then I will not be paying for that. If it is something unpredictable, then I will, of course, consider it. I will investigate and ensure that this was not under suspicious circumstances of any kind, such as that you are trying to make it look like an accident. Insurance fraud is bad.
I have no charisma, like skills like for negotiation, but can I negotiate without that?
Yeah, go ahead. You're gonna
Okay.
give me a just charisma test, and you also have a glitch die because of his little hands. So
Damn it.
roll your charisma straight, and after that roll a glitch die. 0 successes, but an exploit. Okay.
Great.
All right. So he says, I like the cut of your jib, but I'm not going to be whatsoever increasing this pay amount. I have a budget, I have a bottom line that I need to consider. So this is not up for further negotiation. That said, I can provide, if you feel that you have any gear that you need to accomplish this, I will be happy to provide it under reasonable amount, of course. I can possibly get my hands on it. So that is your exploit. Even though you didn't go up in the price, he is going to give you some bonus gear. So if you guys have any gear in particular that you feel is going to be important for this mission, I'll give you each 1 piece of gear, and you get to keep it.
Alright, I've already got my grapple gun and rappelling gloves, which I think could be useful. I've got enhanced vision goggles. Okay, chat. What should I
Oh wait,
grab
I'm sorry.
for this?
You're right. Norseman Frank made a good point. You cannot exploit on your glitch die against tiny hands. So he offers you nothing.
Okay,
Thank you,
well...
Norseman Frank.
Dang it.
Frank, I'm looking at you.
Full box season of Full House. I think that's reasonable. I lean forward and I take a bite of his lobster, and I say, Mr. Rump, I've heard that you have a reputation of not really living up to what you say you're gonna pay people. That's not gonna
And
happen.
I've heard
with
that
us,
you
is
have a
it?
reputation of eating other people's food. It's very crass. It's very inconsiderate. You are a nasty woman.
When you say
Yeah,
that,
he
Yeah.
slides the plate over. Just have it.
When-
I'll order another one.
when
Can I-
Rump says that and she's taking a bite, Retro's gonna pull out a note and she's gonna go, note to self, hide food.
Do I get a chance to also influence the payment? Is that a possibility? Because I was going for an intimidation there.
Okay.
That was
Yeah.
intimidation?
Yes.
Yeah.
Good job.
Go for it.
And that's
Yes.
10.
Yes. Go ahead and try and intimidate.
10
David
out
Rump.
of 10.
Damn it! I like as I'm trying to eat the lobster and like be a badass, it like falls out of my mouth.
Yeah.
Falls
Yeah,
out the floor,
my,
you just eat it.
My retort is the correct one. He did not budge whatsoever.
Well, 8,000 it is.
And he just he dabs his mouth with his napkin and calls over the waitress to another.
I like how I just
You
always
know
get
what? Just ship it to my office. I have to go. And he straightens out his tie, and you have all the information that you need in your information packet. Good day, ladies. Or good night, ladies. And he walks away.
I'd like to spend a plot point
Ooh.
to get out onto. Now, I'm not familiar with the Space Needle, so in this scenario, there's a railing outside, and I'm going to go out one of the emergency exits out to the railing. and I'm gonna do a grind on the rail. Try it out.
So you're just having like a team building experience.
I do
So-
not want to do this by myself.
So
Do not
for
fall.
the just so you know,
Hang on, I'm just gonna try this out.
Yeah.
the
Ritual
Space
follow.
Needle,
The restaurant is underneath the observation deck, and the observation deck is actually caged all around to prevent people from jumping off. Because people like to do that off of really tall buildings. And they gotta make sure they die. So,
but
so
you
is
can
this can I do this? Can
yeah,
I-
you can like you can ride on the grate that's all around the wall. Like you could do kind of like a horizontal
Alright, yeah,
kind of.
yeah, give it a try.
yeah. It's kind of like at an angle like this, so you're gonna be. So go ahead and
Okay.
give me an athletics test.
Alright.
Retro, what are you
Okay.
thinking while Turbo's like kicking up her?
Yeah, Richard's gonna follow her and, make sure the door doesn't lock behind them, because I know, like, fancy buildings like that, around this time, usually it's dinner time, but since Mr. Rump was only the one in there, I'm assuming that they would have those blocked off or locked, so I'm gonna hold open the door just in case if it locks on us. I mean, it doesn't matter anyway from what I'm going to probably do, but, yeah, she's gonna watch.
So that's agility plus my athletics.
Yes.
Which is 9. 3 successes.
All right, yeah, I would say that. Oh, you know what? Let me counter roll. Yeah, you're able to do like a full 360 around the grates. Like, you can describe what that looks like before somebody tells you to get down, ma'am.
Yeah. So I'm a little nervous up there, to be honest, but that kind of makes me actually more steady. So I kind of roll around the rim and I kick up my skateboard and kind of bounce on the edge, do a couple grinds, and then once somebody yells loud enough, I go, okay, fine, and I get back in.
Okay.
When you walk back in, Retro's gonna look at you and she's gonna nod. She goes, "That was gnarly."
Thanks. I straighten the bow tie on one of her little.
Aw.
Aw.
Perfect. So let's get to the mission.
Oh,
Oh, I'm sorry. Oh, I'm sorry.
I'm gonna take a plot point. Use my squishy D20, and I am going to stop Turbo from leaving the room, and I'm gonna pull up my deck, and I'm gonna call my helicopter to me from the Space Needle.
All right.
Your helicopter hovers over the Space Needle. You hear the crowd of people on the observation deck starting to give gasps, and as the thing comes closer and closer, there's just general panicking.
Yes. I'm gonna turn to Turbo and be like, "Hop in, let's go."
I nod.
Oh no.
All
My
right, great.
drone's gonna fly in first, and then I'm gonna hop on in.
This is awesome.
All right. Can you give me a piloting other test as you hear shots coming from?
Great. Great. What an accent.
This is
Okay,
gonna be actually, I'm sorry. This is gonna be give me a dodge test first. So that's gonna be agility plus logic.
Okay.
Okay. Your helicopter is going to be hit for 6 physical damage, so you can knock that off the armor. And now you can give me a piloting test to try and escape.
Sweet.
Starting it off good, guys.
Yep. Damn, come on.
All right, you escape.
Just barely. Just barely as
Yay!
another round of fire just shoots near your helicopter, and your helicopter whisks away into the all the way across the UCAS and the CAS, and eventually across the ocean. You're gonna have to make a couple of pit stops probably if you want to do an engineering test to
Fix my helicopter.
fix your helicopter before you go.
I do want to do that.
Meanwhile, while
'cause it
you're
was
doing your
shot.
while you're doing your engineering test, Turbo, did you want to maybe do any kind of legwork of some kind on the the job?
Yeah. So you have the plans, correct, Retro?
Yep.
So I'm gonna take a look at those, see if I can find any good weaknesses, ingress points.
Sure, give me a perception test. That's
Right.
logic plus willpower.
I
5
am
successes.
not terribly perceptive.
So you heal 5 boxes off your helicopter. It's still a little. There's still those dings that are bothering you, but you feel like you're not going to really have time. You start getting messages from David Rump, like one of the hostages has just been killed. So time seems to be of the essence.
Can I roll a glitch die with that?
Sure. Exploit.
Yes.
Good job.
Okay, so first you failed the perception test. So here's what we're gonna do because it was an exploit. I'll ask the question to the audience, but you pick the answer.
Okay.
Okay. What is the most direct but risky way to the hostages and the neo-anarchists?
Oh, that's a dangerous question.
I want something really risky, but really direct, straightforward.
I do not want to crash my helicopter in the building.
We've got land on the control tower. Hang off the back of a train, riding her board on the subway rails.
Hey, that sounds very deja vu.
Shoot
Get
the
it.
honors keeper through a wall into the hostage room. Watch the front door. That actually sounds really risky.
Who will die?
Huh.
What do you think?
I like jumping through the wall like the Kool-Aid man.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I'd have to have some sort of barrier because it would just, like, I would splatter.
He just hit the wall.
Yeah.
All right. Yes. So get a plot point for taking the suggestion, and also thank you, rats, for crashing through the wall.
I don't know how I'm gonna do that.
Yes. So definitely, Turbo, to you, as you look through the plans, you see that, based off the intel that you have, this room where the hostages are does happen to have an outside wall. Everything else is like, all the other walls are inside of the building. This one wall is your best way, most direct way through. You just gotta fucking blast it down and get shot right into it. And that's how you're gonna get in there and wreck everything.
All right. Okay. All right. Okay. Yeah. All right. Well, that's I relay that plan to Retro and offer that suggestion.
She's gonna, while like flying and probably like pressing buttons for her, her helicopter and everything like that, she's gonna look back at you and she goes, Tubular, I think that I could pull out the gun of my helicopter, shoot the wall open, and then somehow get like a slingshot and fling you in there.
You are way more badass than you look.
Thank you.
So where are you planning on getting this oversized slingshot?
I don't know.
Do you have a contact that might have a catapult? Or
Yeah, can
why
I?
am I even humoring this? Yes, a catapult.
Yeah. Let's see. I am gonna call Super Sage because he sells stuff.
Ooh, Super Sage is who? Your
One of my contacts.
which contact?
He sells things out of the back of his van.
Okay.
Right? Is that what it was?
Yes.
I was writing so many things on my sheet that I have just sells next to his name.
Sure. All right.
So
So you answer or rather you call him. He's gonna call you and he'll say, "Oh, hey Retro, how's it going?"
not bad, not bad.
Yeah, that's awesome. That's cool.
I'm on a shadow run.
Uh-huh.
And I need.
Oh
a
man,
giant...
good for you.
Thank you.
Yeah.
I know, it's very exciting.
Yeah.
I need either a giant rubber band or a catapult.
Now, by giant rubber band, are you talking catapult size, or are you talking like 5 feet?
Catapult size.
Catapult
I
size.
want to fling one of my companions into a wall.
That sounds really risky. I would advise against this plan, but I don't really sell stuff like that. I'm mainly electronics and drone-y stuff, but I could ask around and see if I know anybody that happens to have a catapult.
That would do wonders.
Yes. Where are you right now? And you can just kind of pick a place in the general UCAS that you've landed on. Anywhere in the U.S. Basically.
I don't know, audience. Where am I right now? In the Bermuda Triangle.
You're in the Bermuda Triangle? You're in the Bermuda Triangle. You're in the Bermuda Triangle. Yeah, absolutely.
I
Right.
just said that. That wasn't even an option
Just
that
take
the
it.
audience
Just do it.
suggested.
Just do it. It was
Just
the first
do
thing
it?
that popped in your mind. Just take it.
All right. Bermuda
Bermuda
Triangle.
All right, let me see. I might have some contacts over in Florida. The St. Peter, maybe one of their the St. Petersburg. I think they have forts there. Goes to show you how much I know my state.
I'm horrible at geography.
Yeah. Maybe like a fort or something. They would have like a catapult. So eventually, like hold tight. So right now you're in the Bermuda Triangle. So like let's say Bermuda, like the actual island.
Sure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you're currently in pirate territory.
That's okay. I have a pirate companion in one of my other D&D runs.
Yeah.
So I'm pretty good with it. Sorry, privateer.
You can both give me an edge test. Edge plus edge, please. Two successes.
Great.
Well, yeah, total 2 successes.
So wherever it is that you've landed, you just see like this group of individuals with assault rifles come out of the
Great.
bushes, and they're like, "Get down! Get down! We want your helicopter!"
Shit.
I'm gonna call my helicopter out so it flies up. Or we could hop into it. What do you think is the best plan? You know what? I'm gonna risk it. I'm gonna hop into my helicopter and take my gun from my helicopter and start going at all of them. That's what I'm gonna do.
I'm sorry, what was it? I was
How
changing
far
music.
are we from them?
Yeah, how far are we from them?
So basically, like, imagine there's like a landing strip. So let's say maybe 200 feet away.
Yeah, I'm gonna start shooting them with my helicopter.
Go ahead and make a vehicle weapons test.
Okay. My vehicle weapons is for my drones, so
No,
Would
it
that
would count. It would count
it would still
also for
count?
mounted
Okay, cool.
helicopter weapons. Yeah.
cool, chew on the fondue. 4 successes.
All right. You hit almost all of them. So I'm just gonna say they're mooks, so you can kind of describe how the carnage goes down. I think maybe like two of the 10 guys survive.
All right, I'm gonna So they say that, and I'm just gonna look at Turbo, and I'm gonna go, buckle up, and I'm gonna sit down in my machine gun. I'm gonna pull it out and just go hit all of them, all the way across the line.
Yeah, they explode into pink mist, and body parts and chunks. Turbo, what do you do? Helicopter's gearing up to escape. There's only like 2 guys left to shoot.
I am too far away to shoot because I have a shotgun and a katana.
You could always grapple one of them.
I could try to hook one of them on my grapple gun. Sure, let's do that.
Grapple one of them and then toss it up into the helicopter blade.
Yes.
Would that cause trouble with our piloting? You know what? It doesn't matter because I always choose the most thrill-seeking option.
Yes,
Okay.
you do.
I'm ready to roll on whatever I have to. So.
All right,
that'd
give
be
me
firearms.
Yeah, let's call it firearms.
What's the base stat?
agility.
Yeah. 2 successes.
Woo-hoo.
So yeah, I take my grapple gun and I shoot at one of the remaining guys.
Yes, and you just barely you claw them here, and you're able to pull them by the scruff of their their shirt.
Nice. Yeah, and then I fling them upward towards the blades.
Yeah. So your grapple gun, the rope retracts so you can get them at just the right length to then chuck them up, and body parts spray everywhere. Blood is all over the front of your helicopter.
I have blood off my face.
Yeah, to the 2 strips.
The one remaining pirate, he is going to
Promptly leave.
oh shit.
That's what I thought. No one gets my helicopter.
Did you want to take a final shot at him while you guys mount the helicopter and fly away?
Yes.
Perfect. Give me your ranged vehicle weapons.
I feel like I should know this by now because I just fucking used it.
Okay. What's the range on that? Should be far, I think.
Yeah, it's far. Yeah.
Okay, you just land. Yeah, so you also just before he's able to get into the bushes and hide forever, you just
I don't think so, mister.
You leave this entire area covered in blood and viscera and bullets. And you are now on your way to Berlin.
Do I get my catapult? I want my catapult.
Yes. At this, maybe as you're making your way off the islands, you've refueled all of that. You eventually get a call back from your contact. Does he have a name?
Super Sage.
Super Sage.
Super Sage.
Just gonna name it off the person who actually
Yeah.
gave me the the suggestion.
Yeah, so
Super Sage.
Super Sage. He says, so listen, I can get you actually a giant. I came in contact with some frat boys over at Florida State, and you can. Yes, so no, actually, you know what? No, let's say University of Miami. The University of Miami. Yeah. I'm actually Kane. So anyway, so the University of Miami. And they actually built an enormous slingshot, and it is operational, and it is big enough to fling a person. They were flinging people into the giant lake that they've got there for charity or something.
Sweet.
Chicken rights.
Yes.
That's bitchin'.
Yes. So you make a stop over at Miami, University of Miami, and you meet up with some frat boys, and they're like, "Whoa, these babes are hot."
Yeah.
Yeah.
I look at them in their polo shirts and khakis, and I kind of go,
They'll hand you over this giant, cartoonishly large slingshot. It's painted. It's painted the school colors green and orange.
I'm gonna turn to Turbo and I'm gonna go, does this work for you?
I settle myself into the chair or whatever and say, let's try it out.
All the frat boys, yes, all the frat boys are gonna pull you back, and they're gonna launch you into the lake.
All right.
You like fly through the fountain that's at the center, and you land. And when you come back up, what do you do?
I put my arms above my head and go, "Wow!"
Boo!
And then I swim ashore.
Excellent,
Beautiful.
excellent. So
I'm
now,
gonna pat one of the guys in the back and be like, excellent.
Yeah.
Good job.
yes.
Oh.
This will work marvelously.
I want to also take Super Sage's suggestion and spend a plot point to challenge them to beer pong.
If you take the suggestion, you get the plot point. You get the plot point.
Wait,
Yes. All right, so let's do a quick beer pong, and then we'll go on to actually let's see. How would we play beer pong?
Agility?
I'd say agility.
Agility plus
Logic? Willpower?
yes, agility plus logic. That sounds right, because you gotta.
Yeah. Yeah, you gotta measure it.
3. The dice don't like me today.
I will also be on your team and play with you. Logic plus agility, we said?
Yes.
3 successes.
Yeah, the frat guys, it's right now it's a pretty close race. You guys are down to 1 cup each. So can you roll me a glitch die? I'm gonna use a plot point to make you roll a glitch die.
Oh god, a natural 1.
Yep, nope. You lose at the very last moment.
Damn it. Table flip, no.
Yeah. So you spend the night. You spend the night in Miami. You are hammered with some frat boys.
Great. Did we have a mission?
Yeah. Several. Is there anything else that you would like to do before you have to go and attach this giant slingshot to your helicopter?
Oh god. No, I think Retro's gonna start working on doing that now, because I think right after they lost beer pong and she was about to sip like a pina colada, and it's probably gonna occur to her, she's like, oh no, like we had somewhere to be.
Yeah, I think at this point you get you realize that you've missed a couple more texts, like 2 more hostages are dead. So yeah. You're gonna give me an engineering test. Take it at a -2 because you're still hammered.
Great. 7. 3.
All right. Yeah, you just barely managed to find a way to you find the right attachments, you craft whatever, and you just tell me where is it that you attach this helicopter? I mean this slingshot, on the underside of the helicopter
Yeah.
Okay.
It's on the underside. I want to find a way of actually doing it, because my original plan was just to have ropes on where the helicopter lands and then hold it and a swing. But if I actually can't attach it to my helicopter so it's sturdy enough and I can still pilot with the thing, I will do that.
Yes.
But I still want it to be able to fling her straight.
Yes.
Like a goal.
Well, so far you haven't engineered that, and time is of the essence. What you do have is the slingshot that's under your helicopter, which you were also smart enough to put a bevel on it so that, when it lands this way instead of,
Yeah.
obstructing you from being able to land. But as far as actually pulling it back, Turbo might have to do that on her own with her grapple hook.
I wish you luck with that.
You got it.
All right.
All right, off to Berlin, and we're going to take a short break and see what they do in Berlin. We've got a job. We've got a giant slingshot, orange and green slingshot. Unless your engineering test, I don't know if you know what. No, you didn't get any bonus hits, so you didn't have time to paint it either. It's orange and green, and it is on its way to take out these damned neo-anarchists.
We are so stealthy, guys. We are like the definition.
Yeah, no one's gonna know we were there.
Nope, totally nope. All right, guys. See you in 5.
All right, see ya.
one. Hello and welcome back to Join the Anarchy, an interactive Shadowrun Anarchy campaign. We are currently in Berlin. The helicopter that is driving Turbo or Retro is driving with Turbo on it is flying over good old Germany. You guys pass the Seder Krupp arcology. You can see it in the distance. Seder Krupp, of course, being the number 2 mega corporation in the world, run by a dragon named Lofweir.
Oh,
Sure.
Yeah.
Sure.
why not?
Yep. This is a thing. This is a very big thing. So you are approaching Berlin, and you're approaching the airfield that is Rump's private airstrip airport. So as you approach, you see the building looming ahead, and you know that your task is clear out the neo-anarchist cell that has taken over Rump's private airport, keep it quiet from the media, rescue any hostages that they have if possible. Not mandatory, but if possible. Okay?
And we've already lost like 3 hostages, right?
Yes.
Out of 8.
Yes. And actually on the flight over, let's say a 4th.
Okay. So there's 4 left.
The intel was 8 hostages, but we're not 100%.
Okay.
So we were talking about keeping things quiet from the media, and I grabbed a suggestion from a while back from Anna Yu to create chaos, to prepare some mines at another location, create chaos. And so what I was thinking is we could create, instead of in the airport, let's find like a spot to just make something crazy happen, and then hopefully there will be lots of media attention there.
Yeah.
And then we can go do our Kool-Aid Man thing.
Yeah, because no matter what, it's going to get media attention. Because I'm pretty sure there's already media attention on it. Because I'm pretty sure because it's a big airport.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm pretty sure that there's media that are like,
You know what,
like
it's
4
actually-
hostages have just been killed and blah
Yeah,
blah blah.
it's currently actually not getting any media attention. Yeah,
It's weird.
it's the airline or the airport. It's a private airport. It's mainly used for him and his people. So this isn't like a commercial airport by any means. It's more of a corporate airport.
Oh. Okay.
Now that said, if there is news, that news is being suppressed or nobody's onto it. It could be either or.
Okay.
So maybe we can build on Oni's suggestion. Does anybody have an idea for something we could create, like a diversion that the media would really go for before we go and save hostages and kill anarchists?
Yes. Let's see. Berlin. So obviously blame it on neo-anarchists. Unless, you want to blame it on a corporation like Seder Krupp, but,
Mm-hmm.
consequences, choices, it's up to you.
We've got lawyers.
Blow up the Renraku building.
That's right next to it, though, isn't it? Isn't it like close
Yes.
to it?
Yes, it is.
Yeah. So we still don't.
What about like a celebrity visiting, or like
How
or like
about
a surprise concert? Oh, the Astral Chunks are doing a surprise
Yeah.
rooftop concert.
There we go. Perfect.
So, all right.
Perfect.
So, here's what you're gonna do. You're gonna have to spend a plot point because they need to be touring in the general area for you to make this
Okay.
work. Otherwise, it's gonna take too long. You're gonna lose hostages.
Okay.
All right. So you call him up and you hear Bitstorm. You contact Bitstorm. Bitstorm says, "Hey Turbo, good to hear from you. How's it going?"
Hey, Bitstorm, been a while. So listen, I hear you're in a band.
I am. Yeah, this was actually a really good break, I gotta say. I mean, Shadowrunning was exciting and everything, but I feel like finally I'm being noticed for something more than just being a pawn, you know?
Totally. You know,
I have so much more to give.
Music, man.
that is great, Bitstorm.
Yeah.
For a troll, I mean, I'm impressed.
You can tell that she's on something. The astral chunks might be influencing her a little bit.
Yeah, they were like really stoned through that session.
Yeah. All right. So I asked her, listen, do you guys do surprise shows? Like, you're huge in Berlin. So I'm starting this like skateboard rooftop thing. Anyway, I found a really great rooftop that you could use.
Really? Where?
It is.
And
Where is it?
where is it, audience?
Yeah.
She's gonna say, wait, hold on one second. Hey guys, and you have Walrus and Cuckoo Kaju. They like flank her, and they say, "Oh, is this Turbo?"
Yeah.
Oh man, yeah, she's even cooler than you described her, man.
Thanks, guys. Thanks. Oh, and well, I'd show you Retro, but I turned the camera to her because she's driving the helicopter.
Yeah, and Bitstorm's gonna be like, and who's that?
Oh yeah, she's just helping me out with some stuff. We're visiting Berlin for a while.
Oh, so she's like my replacement?
Oh my god, not even close. I want to replace you.
All right, that's what I like to hear. That's what I thought.
Yeah,
I'm
you'll
glad.
probably hear
I'm glad you
Retro
still
be
miss me.
like, "Hey, so you're gonna probably have to use your grapple hook on the catapult, by the way." Like in the middle of your like call.
Hey. I see I'm so busy. It's just crazy here. Anyway, are you the roof of the Rump Tower is like perfect, and you get great acoustics, and I am ready to tweet to my 20,000 Berlin followers. Plot point. that you guys are up there.
Oh, hey, and like the Walrus and Kukuju, they're like, oh wow, that's pretty bitchin'.
Yeah.
we could totally do that. Right now we're just in Amsterdam chilling out, but we could be there in like an hour, I think. Yeah, let's do it, man. Life is too short to not plan, you know? I mean, life is too short to have plans. Just go.
Awesome. You guys are the best.
Yes.
Can't wait to hear your single, Blowing Chunks.
Yeah.
That's great.
Yeah, it's totally our new single. It's on our, you know what? Yeah, and Bitstorm's like, yeah, I could totally send you an EP. I did a layer on that track.
Yeah, isn't there a track with like Deadeye and
No, that never happened. They didn't take
That never
they didn't take the opportunity. Nope.
Oh man.
All right.
Yeah,
So, thank you, Ani Yui, for the suggestion of Rump Tower. Now, so they've accepted to show up at the Rump Tower that is in Berlin. You probably are going to want Rump's blessing for this, though. So, who wants to talk to David Rump?
It's a...
All right, go for it.
Meanwhile, I'm sending out my tweet.
All right.
Okay.
Yeah, you know what? I'll use a plot point, and I will also tweet out to my people that I know
Nice.
about.
Start spreading like wildfire. Slowly but surely. All right, so David Rump, he answers. Totally not Trump, guys. Totally not. No, I am a unique, crafted individual that has no bearing whatsoever to anyone living, dead, or otherwise. Any resemblance is a purely coincidence and is cannot be tweeted by actually Donald Trump as not funny. So so Rump answers his phone and says, "You this better be good. I expect some success. So far, I've got 4 hostages dead. We're on a time crunch."
Is Retro talking or am I?
You're talking. You wanted to call him.
Oh, hi, David. Hi. First side eye. I'm like,
I'm flying.
yeah. So just real quick, we need clearance for a band to play a show on your roof. I promise it's related.
Which roof?
On the roof of Rump Tower in Berlin. It's to pull media attention away. I know you don't want attention.
No, actually, give me a negotiation. If you don't have that, just charisma.
Can I assist with that
Yes.
in any way?
Yes. If I don't know if you can. Do you have negotiation as a skill? No, right?
No.
I think that you can default on it still.
Okay,
so you're gonna roll just roll charisma, and any hits that you get tacked onto to her dice pool. So in this case,
Cool.
you get to roll an extra die turbo.
Do I roll one more?
Yeah.
Okay, just 2.
You actually have him sold on it. He nods. I like it.
It's
I like it.
publicity for your building too.
I like it. I like it. You have the best ideas. This is why I hire you, because you have the best ideas. Best ideas. Let's make this happen. Let's make this happen. I'll tweet it out to my 100 million followers, and we'll be. I have 100 million followers. I have the best followers.
Of course you do.
So excellent. So hashtag Astral Chunks, hashtag Trump Tower, hashtag Berlin. Later. Within 2 hours, a lot of Berlin is and the news media have shown up, and you have you notice like even the streets are much emptier than they were previously when you were scouting the general area. The rooftop can only hold so many people, so like if you were to see like media news coverage, you have like people on like various levels of the like people have like rented out rooms and they're like watching on TV, or they're watching in bars, or they're on the streets. People have drones like hovering over. Like it's anybody that's at home watching that, like it's so rad that they're doing it. So
It's tubular.
Excellent. So you have successfully distracted most of Berlin. So what do you now do?
Excellent.
Let's get to work. Well, we have an hour, right? We have an hour before that actually happens. Because the Astral Chunks have to get to Berlin. They said, we'll be there in an hour.
So you're saying like,
right?
so do you have something you want to do while they're, like just
Yes.
before all of that happened?
Yes, I do. I want to hack something. If I can.
Ooh, absolutely.
Yes, if I can hack from my helicopter, keep my helicopter in the air, if I can hack the airport, and if I can affect their cameras immediately before we go in.
Okay, so let's start with hacking into their host. The Trump airstrip does have a host, so go ahead and give me a hacking test. You're gonna get a +2 because you also have like bonuses from David Rump's intel.
Okay, awesome. So okay.
6 successes.
6 successes.
Very nice. You are able to enter the Trump airstrip host. It is gilded in gold.
That's gaudy.
It is gold and marble and plush. Everything is plush and rich and over the top.
Great.
It's so
Yeah, so-
corporate. It's like so fancy corporate.
Blah. All right. Yeah. So I want to hack their the cameras and every like in the whole building,
Okay, great.
inside and out.
Give me another hacking test.
I will.
And this time, yeah, and still at a +2.
Okay. I was gonna say I could change it.
No, you're good.
3 successes.
Now that you're in the host, I'm going to say it's much easier. Yep. All right, so you have access to all of the cameras. You can already start looping, turning them away, whatever you want. So basically just assume that no camera will catch you in the act.
Cool.
And
Okay.
yes, a large digital statue of Rump in the center.
Of course.
And he's in a triumphant pose, like fist in the air, hands on hip.
Oh God.
And the plaque, there's a plaque also that you
No.
can read that says, you know, make Berlin great again.
Oh my God. Okay, so here's the 2 ideas that I had.
Mm-hmm.
Either loop the camera so they can't see us, so it's just like a constant loop, or I have the cameras showing Astral Chunks concert. That's up to the audience.
Yeah, let's get a vote.
I'm gonna vote on that.
I would advise, well, actually, the cameras. You're talking about like the television screens and stuff like that to start
Yeah,
playing it,
yeah.
or the what the cameras are seeing is
So yeah,
what the cameras are
basically.
seeing. Go with your gut. Go with your gut.
I really want the audience's idea, though. I'm pretty sure I know what they're going to do, but
If you know what they're gonna do, just do it. Yeah, come on,
Nope.
it's right there. It's happening. Oh, never mind. It's
Yeah.
actually a 1-1 tie.
Oh.
no one expected it. It's true.
Although it might alert people if all of a sudden all the cameras start looping or start
That's
showing
true.
the concert.
It'll look like a hack.
Yeah.
It's basically, do you want to make, what it comes down to is, do you want to make it look like a hack or do you want the element of surprise?
Well, I'm very professional, so I am going to make it loop and be boring.
Wait, are you sure that's what you want to do? Think about this carefully. What would your
No.
character do?
I'm gonna play Astro Chunks because I really wanted to do that when I thought of it.
Then just
so
do it. Just do it. So,
I'm doing it.
excellent. So everything is now showing the Astral Chunks concert through
Great.
various different news media camera coverage of the event.
Wonderful.
Perfect. Now what do? You have you've basically you've at least caused some kind of distraction. The cameras are not on, and you have a giant slingshot dangling below your helicopter, and someone that wants to get launched from it.
Okay. Are we gonna do launching now? Are you ready for this, Turbo?
Settled.
All right.
Okay.
So let's start first. Retro, give me a piloting test to position your helicopter in just the right place.
Piloting. Piloting. That's 6.
So,
One success.
do you want to spend a point of edge to reroll your failures?
Yes, because I have 2, and I haven't used them yet. So I need to roll 5. Hold on, I want to make sure that I'm actually doing that correctly. Piloting. Yes. Okay.
No, wait. Your piloting plus your agility is only 6?
Yes.
Huh.
My agility's well. No, wait. I'm an idiot. I'm sorry.
Yeah,
Do you
roll
want
it
me to
right.
re-roll this?
Roll it right.
Okay, I'm sorry. There's the first one. 2 successes because
2
my agility is 6, and
Okay.
then it's +2.
Are
so-
you comfortable with this level of success?
No.
So use your edge, reroll your failures.
Whenever he
There
asks
you go.
the answer, just know. Oh, there we
Perfect.
go.
Perfect. All right. So yes, you hover like a pro. You can describe the descent.
All right, so basically, I'm gonna fly my helicopter over. Not like I want to be stealthy about this, so I'm not really close, but I'm gonna find a wall that I think is decent enough where I can shoot open and then fling her into it, because that was our original plan, right?
Mm-hmm.
So I'm gonna find a
Or
perfect
while
area.
she's flying towards it.
Hopefully I don't hit you. Yeah, so I'm gonna find a perfect, beautiful wall, and I'm gonna imagine a nice target right on the side of the wall. I'm gonna go, found it. This is the wall.
All right, Turbo, you're gonna give me an athletics test first to descend from the helicopter to the slingshot and position yourself.
Okay. 4.
All right, and now you are going
Work
to
out.
describe. You're gonna do another athletics test to launch yourself
Okay.
correctly. So first, describe it.
Okay, so I'm going to use my grapple gun, and I'm gonna link it onto a chain link fence behind me, and pull the winch back until I'm until the elastic of the catapult is taut, and then I'll hold like this and wait for the signal. 3
Okay.
successes.
Okay. Are you comfortable with that level of success?
I'm really not. And this is a big one. Okay, what's that? Another 6?
Yes. And Retro, you're 6 successes. You're good there? All right.
Yes.
Yeah, that's good.
Yeah. All right. Retro, fire away. We're not even
All
gonna.
right.
Let's. I think you could just shoot through it. I don't want to give you a roll for it.
Okay. All right. Thank you. Unless you want me to roll. I was
Yeah.
ready
No.
to
Roll.
but-
Roll. Roll.
Okay.
Let's see how close you are to your target.
Okay. I had this. Here you go. 2 successes.
All right. Are you comfortable with that level of success?
This is my new best friend's life on the line, but I only have 1 edge left.
You can choose to forgo it.
Fine. I'll re-roll it.
Okay.
3 successes.
All right. You shoot right on target. It is perfect. Perfection.
Perfection.
The concrete blasts open in chunks and
Yep.
mist, like that concrete mist dust.
Sweet.
All right, and Turbo manages to fling herself also accurately right into the building. Inside, you find. I'm going to spend the plot points. You find 4 hostages that are tied up
Oh shit.
on the and on the ground, and they are basically just doing a lot of like they're freaking the fuck out because a wall just blew through. And interestingly enough, you do not see any neo-anarchists there. Instead, what you see are Renraku Red Samurai.
I knew it.
You see 3 Renraku Red Samurai, and you realize at this moment that any hostage videos that you've seen so far, they have like their general build, and you start realizing that maybe these people were impersonating neo-anarchists, and this is much higher than it actually sounds, or than Trump made it sound, or Rump made it sound.
Freaking rump, man.
Damn it.
So, let's start. We're going to finally go into initiative passes. So, let's start with Turbo.
Alright, what do I have to roll?
Well, what do you want to do? Who do you want to attack?
Oh, sorry. Okay, so I'm gonna launch through I'm gonna do a super badass like somersault, land on one knee, and then I'm gonna find the nearest Red Samurai and shoot him in the face with my shotgun.
Okay.
Nice.
All right, so give me your firearms test.
Firearms.
Nice. This is a sexy die.
All right, your net hits are 2. And you know what? Hold on. I'm gonna spend a plot point for my samurai to roll a glitch die.
You sneaky bastard.
I actually got an exploit. All right, so
Damn
you're
it.
going. All right, so first you hit. How much damage?
How much damage? 9.
Actually, you know what? Let me
Nice.
make this Pan Asian.
I'm gonna go for like more of that feeling.
It's Renraku. Okay. It's 6 damage plus 2 net hits.
9 plus the 2.
Oh, 11 damage.
Okay.
Where'd my pen go? Okay.
This guy still has like his armor on,
And he
is upset
that you have even managed to land a hit on him. And for my exploits, I'm going to say that he was prepared for something like this, and he's going to hit you back. So go ahead
Sorry, I
and
didn't hear that, Oz.
that he's going to hit you back.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Counterattack.
he's counterattacking.
Actually, no, wait. No, because that's a plot point. What I'll do is I'll say that the shotgun blast causes this like piece of shrapnel from like a motherboard or something to like just come at you, and it's going to deal some damage. I'm gonna say
Oh, no.
like it's a projectile-ish thingy, so I'm gonna say it deals like 3 damage to you.
Okay.
Is my music too loud?
You're fine for me.
I'm gonna lower it a
Cutting
little.
in and out, your voice is a little rough, though.
Yeah.
How am I now? Better?
That sounds better, yeah.
Okay. Excellent. Next, Paige.
Okay. Still in my helicopter. So I am going to aim. I'm going to get into my machine gun, and I'm going to start shooting at the samurai. I'm going to aim at one though. Probably like one that's trying to flank Turbo.
I'm sorry, you said you were doing this with what?
I'm going to get my machine gun, and I'm going to shoot a samurai that's possibly flanking Turbo.
Okay.
So watch your
Um,
back.
Let's start with, before you fire, can you give me a perception test to see if you can see anybody
Yes.
through that opening?
Logic and willpower.
Yes.
1 success.
You
And I am. I fail.
You failed.
Great.
Um,
Can I
So-
still shoot people?
Dave, anybody
after that dramatic entrance has taken cover away from the opening. So if you want to start shooting them, you're gonna have to send in your drone.
Damn it! Can I put my helicopter on autopilot? Is that possible?
Yes, absolutely.
Okay, because from my knowledge, when I use my drones, I basically black out, correct?
Yes.
Okay, I'm gonna fly in my helicopter a ways a bit so I don't get shot down, and I am gonna send 8-bit out to shoot them.
8-bit. All right, so 8-bit's going to move into the building, and which one do you want to shoot? There's another 2 red samurai that have not been targeted,
Okay.
that are taking cover,
Okay.
and there is the one that has been hit. Go ahead. Yes.
Okay. I am going to send an 8-bit, and he's gonna fly in with his little silencer, and he's gonna fly around stealthily behind one of the other guards, a bit of ways, so he doesn't get like backhanded or some shit, and he's gonna shoot him. Probably
great.
find like, I don't really know what the samurais look like, but I imagine they're like futuristic samurais, and they have these awesome kabuki helmets.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
basically, yes, imagine like really ultra futuristic samurai, heavy like corporate security armor, katanas, guns. These guys are like one of the top tier badasses. Like, you are going to have issues fighting these guys.
Okay. All right. Yeah. So I'm gonna find like a notch in their armor, possibly around the neck, and shoot.
Give me your vehicle weapons. And remember, you have some bonuses with your control rig.
Oh shit! Do I? I do.
Yes.
I get +1 die to vehicle stuff, so I get 1 more die. And then I get to re-roll 2 dice on vehicle actions. Sweet. Okay, so... vehicle drones, 2 plus agility, so that is 8. And then I get +1 die, so that's 9. 2 successes. And then I get to re-roll 2 die, correct?
Mm-hmm.
So I'm gonna roll 2. 0 successes, so...
You do not land a hit.
Damn it!
Is that it? Well, I'm gonna say, like, now that since it had to go so far, that's as far as it can move for this turn.
Yep.
All right. First, Samurai number 1, after having been shot and being pissed, is going to whip out his katana, and he's going to lunge at Turbo. Can you give me a dodge test, please?
Agility logic.
Yep.
Okay, now I can re-roll 3 of those. Yes. So I'm gonna do that. 5 in total.
All right. He also got 5, so no net hits, but ties go to the attacker.
Okay.
So you're gonna take katana. 6 points of physical damage.
Okay. Is that armor? Can I take that from armor?
Yeah, you start with taking it off from armor.
Right.
All right. Then, number 2 is going to fire. The one that was fired at the drone is going to attack the drone. Can the drone give me a dodge test, please?
Yeah.
What was his name? 8-bit?
8-bit.
Aw. Does he still have his bow tie on?
Yes. Think like James Bond. He's got a silencer and a bow tie.
I just imagine like this little circular drone with little wings and a little bow tie and like little like black tuxedo thing underneath. Well,
That's 12. 4 successes.
are you comfortable with that level of success?
I have to be. I'm out of edge.
You actually miss. I mean, I miss. So
Oh, good. Sweet.
your drone is
Yeah, you
safe
benefit.
for now. And
James Bond that shit.
the third samurai, he is going to attempt to hack your drone. So,
Man.
can you give me a logic plus firewall test?
Oh shit. I thought you meant like hack, like axe hack. Logic plus firewall. What is my firewall? Where is my firewall?
It's on your cyber deck.
Cyber deck. May re-roll 2 dice on matrix actions, firewall +3. So that is logic +3. I'm guessing. I'm assuming.
Yes.
2.
2. He's able to hack your drone.
No.
Um,
No.
so the drone is currently shutting down, and it will not have an attack this turn.
Okay. Great.
And those are all 3 of my guys. And the hostages are just going.
Freaking out.
Yep. Turbo.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna shoot that guy again. Same dude. Oh, I'm lucky, so I have +1 edge. Would I have put that in my original total? So do I have another edge?
You would have put that in your original total.
Okay, that's all. I just have 1. Okay.
Blah, blah, blah.
No edge left. Because I am dangerously short on armor here.
Right.
Might be time to start rolling glitch dice.
I think it might be. Okay. So yeah, let's start with that. I'm gonna shoot this guy that I just shot one more time. And I will also roll a glitch die. My last plot point.
All right.
No.
Nice exploit. All right,
Good
so
job.
you actually tied with him because I rolled kind of crappy. And your exploit, let's say it does double damage. So describe what you were able to do to take the guy out.
Nice.
Okay,
Get through all
so
that armor.
I whip out my skateboard and I slide it kind of like underneath. Like he's sort of down on his knees, but I kind of like wedge it sort of between his knee and his foot, and I take my shotgun and I shove it up underneath his chin, and I say, "Believe in yourself." And I shoot.
Yeah, so
Good job.
Red Samurai mask, blah, and just fine red mist, and sprays the hostages. Paige,
Yes.
Retro, sorry, what would you like to do?
I would like to wake up
Okay.
from the Matrix, and
You have a
My-
second drone, right?
I think I do.
Yeah,
I remember
I think you
picking
should have
2.
two. You should have 2.
All right. See, there's 2 more samurai up.
Yep.
Close combat is agility, right? My whip would be close combat, wouldn't it?
Yes.
$24-bit. They're about the same size. They're actually twins. Yeah. Okay. No, I'm not gonna wake up. I'm gonna send in my second drone, and I am gonna try shooting the samurai that is hacking 8-bit right now.
Okay.
So yeah, I'm gonna send in Law, named after my Dread character.
Nice.
Yeah. His silencer is silver. and yeah, and he's got a little cigarette like attached inside of his one of his little drone body. For the audience who doesn't know, my Dread character Law is like LA noir lawyer, and he always smokes, and he has 2 silencers that are silver. Yeah, so I'm gonna send in him, and I'm gonna shoot the Red Samurai who's trying to frickin' kill or hack 8-bit.
Well, he successfully hacked 8-bit.
Well, I'm gonna shoot him in the face. Shit, I got a plus die too. Okay, so 3 plus agility. That is my 9. 3 successes.
Nope. Miss.
Alright, I want a glitch die then.
Yes, thank you.
You're welcome. God damn it!
Ooh.
That is my second critical failure this run.
All right,
glitch
so
die.
you glitch. So not only do you miss,
Let me make something fun up.
No! Don't kill Law.
you accidentally fire into one of the hostages,
Oh my god!
and they die instantly.
Oh no! Law, why?
Damn it!
And
That's not cool!
my turn.
I should should have just woke up.
My turn. So the guy that fired at the drone, he seeing that it has now been hacked, is going to turn his attention to Turbo, and is going to run up and slice. So can you give with a katana, mighty katana swing? It's very intimidating looking. Can you give me a dodge test, please?
Okay. Now, I keep forgetting, but I can re-roll 3, so I'm gonna do that.
Oh yeah.
Oh, 6.
It does not hit.
So you can describe the dodge or the parry or whatever you want to do.
He swipes towards me, and I'm kind of on the ground after shooting this guy's head off. And without actually looking at him, I take my katana and, like, turn it behind my back and deflect a blow.
Nice.
Now,
Chat room. I think everybody's out of like plot points too, right?
I have 3.
You have 3,
I
but
have
you're
nothing.
done. You have nothing. So, suggestions on how to deal with this threat are probably going to be very welcome. If you take suggestions from the chat, you get a plot point. All right. Next, Hacky McHacker is going to.
Don't you dare hack my other drone. I know what you're thinking.
no, you don't. You don't.
He's going to try and hack your helicopter.
I fucking knew it.
Damn it.
Logic plus firewall, please.
Yeah. I'm gonna die. Okay, my firewall is 1 or no 3. You said logic?
Yes.
4 successes.
You want to roll a glitch die?
Yeah.
Oh!
Damn it!
No! Damn it!
That's my hamburger. Join Anarchy, they said.
Yeah, it'll be fun, they said.
Oh
all
no.
right. Your helicopter starts. It
immediately just shuts off and it's hurtling toward the ground.
Can I use a plot point and wake up?
Yes.
Okay, I'm gonna use another plot point,
Okay.
and I'm gonna wake up, and I want to take the wheel of my helicopter. Can I do that? Even though it is hacked, can I still kind of control it, or would that...
Give me a piloting test to try and do manual controls.
Okay. I don't get any other...
Just FYI, I'm going to make it easy for you because you know this helicopter like the back of your hand. It's not a random
Oh,
helicopter.
yeah. 3 successes.
All right. Yes, you're just barely able to like switch to manual controls as you're like, you're just like at the very last second. Like you need to do a maneuver to be able to like.
Yep.
You like skim the ground of the airfield.
Yeah.
All right, so that was the hacker, and then the guy already attacked. So next, I will spend a plot point to switch it up, and I'm going to put Retro first.
Sweet. Alright, good.
All right, Retro, what do you want to do?
Alright, well, pissed that my droids are frickin', or my drones, that my frickin' drones are taking over. I'm gonna fly up. I'm going to pull out my whip and jump into the building, grab the nearest samurai to me, whip him, and then pull him out of the window. And it's gonna be, let's see.
Which
what
one
would
did
she
you
be
wanna
currently listening to that's 80s synth music?
So something I want to say. The hacker is probably still undercover because he's like passed out. So you would be grabbing the guy that's currently attacking Turbo with a katana.
Okay. Yeah, so, yeah, she's gonna do that, and, it's gonna be playing, Take On Me.
Take on me. Take on me.
Take me So... So, do you need an agility? Since
Agility
I'm jumping
plus-
into the...
Well, you're jumping in.
Wait, Describe this again. You are literally
Okay.
hopping off a manually controlled helicopter into the building. I just want to clarify this. I want to clarify that.
I will allow you to whip them from your seat.
I'm gonna do that instead.
Yeah.
I want my helicopter intact. So yeah, I'm gonna whip them from my seat and yank them out of the building.
Okay.
Okay, so what do you need for that?
Give me a close combat plus agility. If you don't have close combat, it's just agility.
4 successes.
Distracted by the current fight with Turbo, you're able to you land. You have 3 net hits. So describe what you wish to do with the Red
Yes.
Samurai.
Yes. Okay, so I'm gonna fly close and I'm gonna pull up my mono whip and I'm gonna whip it. And just as the high note hits for take on me, that's when I whip him out and then he falls to his death.
You whip him good.
Yes. So he's going to fall several stories and land amongst the debris of the building, which also like all the metal like punctures through his armor and like out his shoulder like that iron bar. Excellent. Turbo.
Okay, so I actually get 2 moves per narration because of my cyber legs, I believe, and so I haven't used that very much. It's not always useful, but I think
You also get bonus attacks with your wired reflexes.
bonus attacks +1 attack. Oh yes, does that mean I get to do a second attack, or does it mean that I get?
Yeah, it means you get to attack the target twice.
Oh.
Forgot. I keep track of
Okay,
that.
well, you know what? We'll use that this time. So I'm gonna fully use. I'm like using all my cyberkinetics. I'm gonna like. So I'm going to leap back out the hole on my skateboard. I'm gonna slide right over to the slingshot and sling myself back in towards the 3rd samurai.
Yes.
Katana first, like katana first.
Yes.
Give me an athletics test,
Okay.
and then after that we'll do a close combat.
Oh shit. Okay, I get to re-roll 3 of those. Oh my god. I'm sorry, everyone. You guys have better ideas.
You don't have a plot point at all?
No, I have no plot point and no edge.
We are great team.
Well,
hang
well,
No. You actually succeeded. I rolled like crap. I rolled like crap. I rolled 1 success, so yeah, you're good.
on. Okay, awesome. Yeah, so I spring myself back into the building. Katana first into this guy for my first attack, because... Okay. And so that will be close combat, agility, plus close combat, which is 11 dice. I'll reroll 3 of those. So 3.
Well, he doesn't get to defend because he's passed out. He's a hacker. He's in VR. So go ahead. So 3 successes plus your damage, which you said was how much was the katana? 6?
6 for the katana, yeah.
All right. So you pierce. You can describe the. It's not a kill, but you can describe how you wound him.
So I aim for center of mass, but I end up kind of getting in the shoulder, so it kind of goes underneath. And it's like a clean, straight through cut because I'm going pretty fast. Right underneath his collarbone.
Yeah, I'll say you actually deal an extra damage because of the velocity. So.
Awesome.
All right.
So second attack, I'll pull out my katana, and do I get any bonuses because he's passed out and I'm standing on top of him? Or is that just...
He doesn't roll defense.
Okay.
Step on him.
Alright, so I will then two-hand it into his chest.
Boof.
Nice. Nice.
So 8 plus 6, 14 damage. That's exactly what you needed.
Yes.
Describe the kill.
Good
So,
stuff.
I was really mad at myself for missing the first one because I thought I'd get right in his chest and I hit it on his collarbone. So I yank it out and I go and slam it right through his heart.
Yeah.
Yes.
I get my
Excellent.
drones back, right?
The
They are
well,
now
the drone was shut down. You can control it again to like boot back up, but that'll take an action for the drone. Yeah.
Okay. Well, I
Uh,
have. I'm currently manualing my helicopter.
Yes. My turn. I'm going to spend the plot point to say that the guy that fell from the building is still alive, and he's going
Son of a god.
to whip out some Uzis and shoot at the helicopter that is hovering above him.
Great.
Give me a dodge test with agility plus logic.
Okay. Three successes.
Okay.
Do you need piloting? Because I'm dodging?
It's dodging with a car is still agility plus logic. Piloting is used to do like stunts and stuff like that,
Okay.
or like any maneuvers, difficult maneuvers and stuff. But when it comes to dodging, you're using your agility plus logic.
Okay.
All right. He got 2 net hits. So that's going to be 8 damage to your helicopter.
Okay. That goes through armor first, right?
Yes.
Or is that okay?
Armor first.
Cool.
So you have like smoke and essential parts are just like coming off your helicopter.
Ugh.
Your blades are getting
Stop
bent.
shooting
Your
my
blades are
helicopter.
getting bent out of shape
No.
from all of the bullets.
Frickety motherfucker. Not cool, man. That's my ride.
Retro.
So I pick up the chicks and the dudes.
Yes. Oh, and the hostages are like they're begging to be let go, or rather, actually, you know what? No, since you
One of my
killed one of them,
drones shot one.
you killed one of them. They're probably cowering or trying to like run through the building. They're trying to escape the
sorry.
room.
Law has rage problems. I'm so sorry.
All right, so Retro. Retro, what do you want to do?
Oh shit, that's me. I'm gonna land my helicopter on top of the guy who's shooting me.
Okay.
Just gonna sit right on him.
Give me a piloting test for
I
that.
was thinking of that actually. Barrel
Oh.
roll the helicopter blades attack.
That is so
I
much
was
cooler.
thinking that.
Take it. You get a plot point.
Yeah, I'm gonna take it. You're gonna be the Pikachu plot point. And that is actually called an aerial Ron roll.
Oh.
Breaking out some knowledge.
Hey.
So that is piloting, right? Because I'm doing a stunt.
Yes.
4 successes.
So you're like rolling this thing over, and you succeed. So let's go ahead and give a close. Yeah, go ahead and give me how would I do this? I guess we'll call this a vehicle weapons test.
Oh, okay. Alright. Shit, do I get a bonus because it's my vehicle weapons? Yes, I do. 3 successes.
You got 1 net hit. Like he tries to dodge out of the way when he realizes what you're doing, but he just gets
Okay.
hit. So
Alright.
we'll call the helicopter blades, especially at that velocity, we'll call it like 8 damage. Describe the kill.
Yes! Okay, so after being shot at, I am going to, yeah, I'm gonna fly out of it so I can get actually the angle that I want of doing an aerial Ron roll. And I'm gonna go towards him and I'm gonna spin it, and then I'm gonna spin it just so the blades are perpendicular to his torso. and I'm gonna go whap, and it's gonna cut him in half.
Excellent.
And then I'll get back up and I'll shake it off like nothing. Like I didn't even do a roll.
Yeah, the half that is not held down by the bar, like he was trying to lift himself off, was not able to make it out of the way in time, and so that half is still attached to the bar, and the other half flies off and smacks into the building.
Yeah.
This session is the most cartoonishly violent RP session I've ever played.
That's the best kind, though, isn't it?
It is.
Yeah.
Pink mist.
Pink mist mohawks.
Yes.
Mhm.
Excellent. So, you have taken out the Red Samurai. We can go ahead and just kind of narrate what you guys do to round the hostages back up and calm them down.
Well, I'm in there, so I'll start by setting them free, but with my katana out and covered in blood to try to cut open their bonds, they get a little nervous to start. But once I actually, let them out, basically I just tell them to get out, like get home, get out of here.
Retro, you have something to say about that?
If they go to the media, unless they know that Mr. Rump doesn't like media because they are working in his building, I'm not saying kill them. I'm just saying, like, maybe you try to keep them a hush-hush
So
about it.
The people that you see, there's two people that clearly have like their little name badge. They're employees of the airstrip apparently, and one corporate suit. She's a female. She is 5'4", and she in particular, it looks pissed and upset, and you get the sense that she's gonna go to the media if you don't shut her up.
Yeah.
I could intimidate her.
Go for it.
Also try getting information if there's other hostages and where the other samurais are in the building, because I'm pretty sure these aren't the only 3.
Okay. Let's start it with that. See what kind of information they know. So I'm going to release them and try to calm them down enough to answer my questions and say, are these the only people that captured you? Are there any others in the building?
Sure. Give me a charisma test.
Just straight charisma?
Yes. Because you don't have negotiation, right? It's just intimidation.
I do not.
They're too busy sobbing and just thankful that you've let them out, and they just want to leave. They want to get out right away.
All right.
That said, let me think. I feel like they might be open to maybe giving you some information, and they'll say there's one more. There's one more. He is the tallest.
Oh, good, he's
biggest-
tall.
He's like the captain, basically. The captain is still roaming the building, and I don't know where he is, but I don't want to leave this. Like, I want to leave, but I don't want to leave this room knowing that he's still out there, because he will cut us down.
I'm in a helicopter.
Okay.
So, can I fly my helicopter over and pick them up and fly them to, like, an apartment building's roof or another location where I won't be seen?
Absolutely.
Awesome. Yeah, so
If
I'm going to
you-
do that.
Now, if you do, that means that Turbo is on her own against the Red Samurai captain.
Will you be okay with that until I return?
Yeah, I got it.
Okay, what I can I...
Get a plot point.
What I can do is probably, hopefully, if I can I hack the computers or the cameras and see if I can see where this guy is?
Yes.
And give her the location?
Absolutely.
Okay.
Well, you already have access to him. You don't even have to do the hacking test. So
Cool.
you, yes, you spot exactly where he is. And with the layout of the map, Turbo is pretty sure that she could get a surprise attack on him before,
Okay.
before anything goes down. He is currently, he is in the main. Where would he be? He's in the lobby waiting room. He's in the control. No, that would be the. You were already in the control room. We'll say he's in the lobby.
Next to the statue of Rump.
The physical statue of Rump. Yes.
Can I pick up my drones?
Yes.
Okay, I'm gonna pick up my drones and get everybody in there. Do I have to roll a glitch die because this lady's so fucking tiny?
No, not if it's
The social.
if you're
thing,
yeah,
right?
if you're talking to her, then yes, you'll have to do it. But otherwise, you could just not talk to her at all.
That's
but-
a good idea. By
But at the same
Oniwi.
time, remember that you do have to talk. You do have to talk her out of going to the media.
Yeah, I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna take the suggestion by Oniyuti and call Rump and try to get like them in Hawaii or Fiji or Jamaica or some location where they can have a vacation time,
Okay.
and they will keep hush hush. They will stay hush.
Okay.
So yeah, I'm gonna take his suggestion.
He will gladly accept those terms. Like, oh, that's cheap.
And you are gonna be companion cube for my plot point.
So go ahead and give me a. You can give me a charisma test, but you have a plus, even though you have the negotiation. The glitch die. You have a +2 because this is quite tempting.
Okay.
And roll that glitch die.
Okay. Oh yeah, because his tiny hands.
No, that's good. I mean, it's not a.
As I'm calling him, I could just imagine his tiny little hands holding his phone. And I'm just like.
Well, he's totally down for it. Although I had meant this to be to get the corp lady on board.
Oh.
And she is just not having it. She's like, I'm going to go to the media, and I'm going to go to Renraku and Seder Krupp, and they're going to make sure that that Rump is never allowed to run such a shoddy operation. And where is the security? Where was the security?
Where were the security? That's a good idea. I'm gonna punch her. She's pissing me off. I don't want to kill her. I want to do like stun damage. Don't want to kill her, but I'm gonna punch her because she's being a little bitch after I just saved her ass.
Sure.
So.
We'll just say that you punch her. She's just
Okay.
a corp. She's a wage slave, so whatever. So you punch her in the face. You deck her, and she's just like, "How dare you? Do you know who I am? Do you even know who I am?"
You're being a little bitch after Turbo and I just saved your ass.
You're gonna hear from me and my lawyer.
I have a lawyer of my own, and I hold up my drone.
Can you? Okay, let's do Turbo. Did you want to assist in this intimidation test by chance?
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you. I don't have intimidation, so that's just pure.
Yeah, pure charisma.
Alright. 0 successes.
2 for
Wait,
me.
she gave you 2 bonus dice. Roll that right. It's 6 dice total.
Okay. 2 successes.
All right, and since you're talking to the lady that is 5'4", please roll a glitch die.
Come on, glitch die.
Oh my god! Oh my god!
I'm never rolling glitch dice ever
Yeah.
again.
She starts screaming, and she starts doing like one of these, like you put all of these weapons down. You don't know what you're getting into. If you hurt me, you'll never hear the end of it. You will rue the day that you hurt me again.
If
I
you
will rue the day. Hmm. Okay.
You'll get thrown into a
Um,
cell so fast it'll make your little drone spin.
I'm sorry. Do you know how drones work? I'm gonna, as they're like arguing, I'm gonna buckle them up, and I'm gonna turn to the other person. I'm gonna go, "How are you with 0G?"
Yeah, I guess. I don't know. I've never really been on a plane.
Okay. And then I'm gonna look at Missy Bitchy Lady. I'm gonna go, "How are you with 0G?"
I don't understand the question. I don't understand why this is relevant.
Okay. I'm gonna go back to my seat. I'm gonna look in my rearview mirror again and I go, "Buckle up, ladies." And I'm gonna fly them to a location and I'm gonna do an aerial run roll. And I'm gonna do like 4.
Okay, and what is your intention with this? Like, don't even roll. I just want to know what you're planning. Are you trying to like?
I want to piss this lady off.
Good idea.
I'm trying to get her to shut her freaking mouth about media and all that fun stuff.
Yeah, I mean, she throws up, but she's screaming, and she is livid that she's even here. Set this helicopter down. Just set it down. I'll walk home.
Oh, you're not walking anywhere, sweet cheeks.
Meanwhile, Turbo, what do you want to go and start taking this guy out?
Yeah, sure. So I would like to try to surprise him. How do I be sneaky?
You find a way to you find like a grate that you can drop down onto him.
Amazing. So I'm going to very quietly rappel down.
Okay.
And
give me a stealth test.
Stealth test?
Yeah, it's
Okay, how do I do that?
agility plus stealth.
I don't have stealth.
Then just agility.
Just agility, alright. But I get 3 rerolls. Shit! 2?
Nice. Hey, it's better than my glitch dice.
True.
Are you comfortable with that level of success?
I gotta be. I have no edge.
What happened to your plot point? Can I give you one?
Oh. I can use my plot point. Okay. I'll roll a glitch die.
No success. The captain notices you, and he is going to with his assault rifle. So go ahead and give me a dodge test, but this is going to be at a -2 since you're dangling from a.
All right, agility and logic. Here we go. Fucking fuck. Oh. So you know what? I rolled too many dice. Sorry.
Okay.
I should have rolled 9 to start.
Okay. Roll that right.
What would you like me to do?
Roll it right.
Just leave it, or?
No, you have to roll it right.
Okay. Alright, 3.
So 3 successes. He has 1 net hit, so you're going to take 9 physical damage.
Jeez. I'm on my way. I am on my way.
I have 1 point left.
Oh no!
This is not good. This is not good.
You have 1. Wait, you have 1 what?
I have 1 physical left.
I am on my way. Well, I'm Turbo.
I sub-vocal to Retro. I say, well, I don't really say anything. I just kind of go.
I will. Yeah, you just hear the automatic gunfire go off, and it just Turbo doesn't sound particularly happy about what she could have potentially done. So, plot point. I'm gonna switch it up and have Turbo go first.
Okay.
You get 2 attacks.
So, I see Norseman Frank suggesting that I run. Here's the thing. My character always picks the most thrill-seeking option, unless I spend a plot point to do it, and I am out of plot points. So, I am going to start my first attack, and if someone has a really great suggestion, maybe I'll get a plot point.
Yeah.
Okay, so, I am going to Better hit with the katana because it's the most likely to hit. Okay, 3 plus 3, 6.
Nice.
All right, you get 3 net hits, so that's 9 damage.
Damage.
All right, so you can describe that slice. He's not down yet.
Yeah, that's not enough. Okay, that's I'm gonna hack him in kind of like the armpit area. Just do like a whoosh.
Mhm.
An artery area.
Yeah, I'm getting close to the brachial artery there. That's my plan. So hopefully
Good
he
plan.
can.
All right, now give me your second attack.
Once again with
Are
katana.
you still on the rope, or are you landing now?
I'm fine.
You've landed. Okay.
Yeah.
Yes.
3.
That one misses. So he shoots back.
He dodges
And,
back.
Yes, and he's going now that he's in close quarters with you. He's going to just katana duel.
Shit. Okay, because
And
I can't stick around for this.
I gotta play some combat music here because it's about to go down.
Yeah, it is on.
Nothing to blow anything up with at this point. I have no.
He
nothing.
just pulled out his katana, by the way.
Yeah, I'm gonna run now. I'm gonna take my 2 moves, and can I double them up? Can I just like go really? I'm gonna like hop on the skateboard and get out as fast as I can.
Yes. All right, so
Where
you're.
you headed?
Yeah, where are you headed?
That's a great question.
Are you going like
do you,
deeper
like-
into the building or
Do you,
outside?
do you grind up the rails on Donald Rump's statue and like do a kickflip off
The way
and
out
ollie and then land?
Turbo is really hurting. So Scram is like, shit, I'm gonna die. But Turbo, like, oh fuck, this is gonna be a great story later. Scar. So, so she's not really taking it too seriously, and she does she does a couple tricks on some rails, and she sort of flips. She knows like she's got to get out of there, but she's secretly, not so secretly, hoping the captain will chase her. So she wants to get back to where you are to get some help, at least in the direction where you are.
That would be
Okay,
outside.
so back up to that floor then. Because
Yeah.
that's the last time you saw me. Okay.
Yeah, I'll
So-
get back to the hole, and I'll sub vocals to you. Get back to the hole.
Got it.
I'm gonna take a plot point for accepting the suggestion of run.
All right. Retro.
Okay, I'm gonna drop off the bitchy lady and the gentleman that's with me, and I'm gonna flip her off, and I'm gonna fly off, and yeah, I'll race back to Turbo, and do I see when I'm like going towards the hole? Do I see the captain? Do I see the samurai dude?
No, he hasn't been able to track her down yet. Because he's still in the. Right now, he's like chasing. He's chasing after her, but he's much slower than Turbo is.
Okay.
Actually, I don't know. Maybe he would have cyber legs. I think he would catch up. Yes.
He
He's
does
going
catch up?
to. Well, I have to move him still, but basically assume that he's running. They're both running towards the hole, but they haven't reached that room, that control room.
Can I put my helicopter on autopilot without it crashing? Because the hacker dude's dead. And then can I hack the samurai dude's armor and or legs?
Actually, I'll give you one better. Rats has a suggestion to hack the grenades in his bandolier. And if you want, just trigger them.
Yeah, I'm gonna do that.
Yeah.
I'm gonna do that. Good job, rats. Okay, that's what I'm gonna do.
So take a
Hack
plot.
the fuck
Take a
out of
plot
this
point.
grenade.
Give me a hacking test.
Hacking plus. Okay, 4 plus logic. I don't get any bonuses, do I, for this?
From your cyber deck. Double check anything there. And I
okay,
think you
cyber deck.
also. No, never mind. You don't.
Okay,
have to-
one.
Wait, no. You should also have the code slinger quality. That should give you a +2.
Oh my god, I haven't been using those. Because I've also ace pilot as well. Where the fuck
It's
is my
fine.
thing?
It's
There it is.
fine. You've been fine on the driving.
3.
So it's going to be actually relatively easy to do this because the hacker is dead. So
13. I am rolling 13 die.
Okay.
5 successes.
All right. You hack the grenade, and you can set it off. Describe the
Cool.
kill.
Yes! Okay, so hearing Turbo probably just groaning. not even like in actual pain, he's probably just like, why? Like, why am I here? So I'm gonna go into and I'm gonna hack his I'm gonna do some digital stuff. Joysticks, basically a fatality in Mortal Kombat. That's basically the code I'm using. Sub-Zero's spine rip. And each one explodes, so it goes around in a circle around his waist, and it blows up his ribs, and then blows up his side, and blows up his back and spine. And then if you just look at him, he's just on the stairs, and his side is completely like chunky and holes, and blood is everywhere.
Cartoonishly violent.
Yeah, and then I get out of I get back to my helicopter. I put it on manual again, and I control it, and I fly up to the hole, and I look at Turbo, and I go, "What's up?"
She's kind of panting, bleeding, bruised, and she goes, "Sup?"
Get in, Ruby.
She hobbles into the helicopter and says, "Yeah, I'd run with you again."
Aw. I'm gonna do a quick search of the building to see if there are any more hostages or samurai dudes with the cameras.
no.
Oh, we're clear?
Yep, you're clear.
I think we're done then, right? It was kill the dudes, do it stealthily. Whoops!
Well, keep it from the
And-
media. Keep it quiet from the media.
Yeah. Which, I don't think that can be helped anymore.
Well, we did it with. I think we did it with style. I mean,
We did.
I'm excited about Astral Chunks.
Do you
Northman
want to play
Frank.
Astral Chunks' concert? Like on the opposite side of the building and just chill? So I don't
Yeah.
get shut down, and we can also watch some sick tunes.
She's really hurting. Like, she needs medical attention.
She
not-
says she still wants to do it.
Can I give her medical attention when we get there?
Do you have a med kit?
Mm,
Or the first aid kit?
No.
Or the first aid skill? Then
No.
no, you cannot.
Great!
Uh,
Where do we go to get her healed up then?
We'll get to that in a second. Norseman Frank made a good point. The building has no security at all. Well, all the security died. Renraku Red Samurai versus Rump Security. I'll let you do the math. They took over the place somehow. They were either killed in action or they were hostages that were then killed. So, trying to
Why
be heroes
were they
or something.
there?
What?
Why
Good
were they
question.
there?
The mysteries.
I know. I have an idea in my head of why.
Okay, can I hack one of the samurais, like, the leader? Can I hack something that's on him that he would have probably taken notes or
Yeah.
kept ideas or anything like
Sure,
that? Okay, so I'm
absolutely.
gonna put my helicopter on autopilot again, and I'm gonna do that. So, okay.
You don't even have to give me the hacking test. Don't worry about it.
Oh,
So yeah, on his comlink, you find that the mission statement is given to them from Renraku to sabotage the Rump airport because, and this is actually going back to a suggestion that this is actually really far back early that I wrote down because I was like, this is awesome motivation from Oni Yui. Rump plans on buying properties that are not in Renraku's best interests, and he's planning on selling them off to Satyr Krupp. And if they do, that will heavily skew things even further against Renraku. Satyr Krupp already has so much control over Germany as it is, since this is their headquarters, that it's just unacceptable. So the idea was to create some kind of leverage against Rump to ensure that this does not occur. To basically get him to back down and back away from those deals. So
Okay.
now you have a dilemma, if you will. You can choose to let Rump basically sell all of those properties that he has on hand to Satyr Krupp and give Germany more control. Satyr Krupp more control over Germany. Or you can choose to let it get to the media, or risk getting to the media. Actually, get to the media basically, and now he had to like back off from those deals. But then you would be going against your own fixer. So is it the fate of Germany or your relationship with David Rump?
We won't be getting paid for this if we do that, too, I'm guessing. Unless we keep it hush-hush, we get paid. Until he finds out that we turned against him.
I am very interested in getting paid. Act out blood.
Out of character, if we choose to like help Berlin and everything like that, will we still get paid, or will that be immediate?
That's a risk that you would have to be willing to take.
Mm-hmm.
This is a fixer that has promised you a job for a very long time, like jobs. This isn't just one job; it's jobs. He's setting you up all over the world.
Here's a thought: can we leak it secretly at a later time? So essentially, set up some kind of leak that you, as a hacker, you could set it to release to the world in 48 hours. And then make it so that it can't be traced back to us.
Yeah, can I do that?
You could.
That's
Just be prepared to deal. Be prepared to deal with any consequences. All the media on this has been suppressed highly, clearly by Rump and whatever organization he runs or works for. So, if you do, you'll get paid for this mission, but you might lose Rump as a contact, as your fixer.
Okay, so the chat is talking a little bit about the dragon who is head of
Satyr Krupp.
Satyr Krupp. So we're helping out the dragon in this case, if we do turn against Rump.
If you turn against Rump, no, because Rump was supposed to be selling those buildings to Satyr Krupp.
To Satyr Krupp. Okay, I got mixed up with
Renraku is the one that's not happy about it.
Renraku is the people that we're going to be helping if we... Okay.
Yeah. So essentially, also, if you don't basically if Renraku gets control of those buildings back, or it doesn't let it fall into Satyr Krupp's hand, then you're also going against the interest, possibly, against the interest of Lofweir, the great dragon that runs Satyr Krupp.
I don't want to fight a dragon.
Yeah, well, I do want to.
I mean, yeah, it would be tubular, but...
yeah.
I say let's keep this information just between you and me. Hold on to it, get paid, and use it as blackmail in the future.
I like that. I like blackmail.
All right, so you have blackmail material.
Yep, don't tell Rump anything about it. Don't tell anybody, whatever. We can tell your other Shadowrunners if needed.
Mm-hmm.
But I think that we should keep it under hush-hush for blackmail and get paid and keep getting paid by this Rump.
Yes. Now, there's one loose end that you need to tie up, and it's that fucking corp lady. I'll say that with a tracking test, which would be logic-based, you can locate her before she's able to get to the media. And
Okay.
you've basically like botched all of your social tests, so there's only one other way that you can keep her quiet.
I haven't tried to intimidate her. I helped, but I didn't do.
Okay.
Yeah, she didn't
I'll give you
fully-
one final shot.
Okay. So Turbo has a cut on her forehead, so there's blood streaming past her eye.
By the way,
She
you
has
find her.
A pretty. Oh, we got her.
Sweet.
She has a pretty pronounced limp at this point, and she looks like murder. So she's gonna go up to this lady and say, pull out her bloody katana and hold it up just in front of her face, not really pointing it anywhere. Just be like, "Don't fucking tell anybody."
Intimidation.
Yeah.
Give
Can
yourself.
I help her? Can I help her with that? Can I be in the helicopter and just look at her and go, like,
If you want, sure.
yeah, I want to help her. That's just my charisma, right?
Yep. All right, roll a bonus die.
So that's the bonus. And then with my final plot point, I'll roll a glitch die. So I have a
Can
total
I
of 2.
also use a glitch die?
Are you sure? You sure you want to?
Yes!
Okay.
Damn it!
Alright.
Oh, don't make me second guess.
I'm gonna use my glitch die. My
Ah,
glitch die.
Okay, you know what? If it fails,
exploit. That's an exploit.
My first one, guys! At the end of the...
Oh wow! Double
Good
exploit. Boom.
Oh, yeah.
She
Some hot exploiting.
her pencil skirt is now wet, and yeah, and she says, I won't tell a soul, I promise.
That's right.
Does this mean I still go to Fiji though?
Hell yeah! Have fun!
Sure. I'll make sure I know where you are.
Yeah. Have fun at Fiji!
Excellent. And with that, I think that, basically kind of wrap that up. If you want to, let's do a debrief on the mission. You go back to David Rump at the top of the Berlin Trump Tower. Rump Tower. The Berlin Rump Tower.
Party!
Yes. You missed the concert, but you
Aw.
are there for the after party,
Yes.
which happens to be going down in Rump's suite. Before Turbo's allowed to go in, she gets some medical attention. She gets patched up.
Yay.
She won't really, everybody, Bitstorm and the Astral Chunks go down to see her in the room that Rump graciously lent out for her to rest and recover in. And everybody just like shoots the shit with you and drinks, and it's like a fun, happy reunion before, Bitstorm is, it's like your final goodbye with Bitstorm that you didn't get the chance to have before. I mean, you still
I'm
have her as a
gonna-
contact, really, but
Yeah.
it might be the last time that you see her face to face.
Yeah, well, I wish her good luck. And I say, keep the seagulls coming.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah, dude. And so, everybody has, their Pabst Blue Ribbon soy. And Retro, is there anything that you would like to wrap up before we finish?
Yeah, I'm probably dressed in my formal attire again, and I have my drones with their outfits. Law's still smoking, obviously, and yeah, we'll walk in to see Turbo to see if she's actually doing okay, and I'll lean up against the door and like cross my arms, and just kind of like look over as you're like saying goodbye or whatever, just making sure that I don't like interrupt anything or anything like that, but just there to see if Turbo's all right.
I'm gonna spend a plot point to say that you already collected the payment from
The payment.
from Rum.
Yeah.
Exactly as he said, $8,000 on certified cred stick. He's given it to you and to Turbo, so it's basically make sure it gets to her.
Yeah. That's probably another reason I'm there. Let's give her karma. That's 4, right?
4 karma. So, our final scene
In Berlin. Your final conversation together before you ride off on a helicopter to in the sunset.
Or the
Once
sunrise,
I'm all
rather.
patched up and I say my goodbyes, I pour Retro a drink and I walk over and hand it to her and I say, "You're okay."
Yeah, here, I'll actually use my cup. She'll take the drink and she'll be like, "Yeah, thank you. You're tubular."
Bam. And with that, I think that is a successful Join the Anarchy
Yay!
session.
Oh my god. Amazing suggestion.
Yeah.
Wow, this was a nutso run. Just so you know, like,
Guys, I almost died.
you almost died. You really almost did.
Point left.
I was rolling max dice on everything, unless you guys had like some kind of leg up in some way. So that's why they were so hard.
Oh my god. I was so nervous. I
Yeah.
don't want to lose Turbo yet.
I was nervous that you would die and I would have to finish the mission because I.
Awesome.
Oh,
that was
so
great.
Kill Bill. It was so Kill
Yeah.
Bill.
Yeah.
It was.
So Retro, this is your first time, Paige rather. This is your first time playing Shadowrun and Anarchy. How do you feel about the system?
I love it. I want to do it every day. And also it was incredibly simple to actually get down like what I needed to roll and basic rules and all that jazz.
Yeah.
And plus the way you have it set up, because I remember like watching the other ones and everything, and like you have your own little rules, like like plot points and everything like that. So it works out perfectly and smooth.
Thank you. I try
Plus,
my best
like,
to be a good GM.
Yeah, plus like with only having 2 runners and my knowledge of Shadowrun's world and everything for like samurais, I think we knocked it out of the fucking park.
Yeah, we kind of rocked.
Samurais. So I think we did fabulous.
Yes, you guys did. I commend you for that. I want you both to actually start with a bonus plot point in the following session. So, let's make sure I write that down, because otherwise I'm going to forget.
Yeah, that was hella fun. That was
Yes.
super awesome. It's cool to have 2 people because it's just like
Yeah.
a lot of give and take, and you kind of have to be on top. You can't like relax. You have to be like on
Yeah.
top
Yeah.
of it.
You have to be thinking of like, what am I gonna do next?
You know what we are doing next? A raffle. So, I've put the list in there, and we're going to hit randomize, and the winner of the $15 at Drive to RPG goes to Norseman Frank. Get paid, then turn against him. Oh.
Norseman Frank.
See, now you guys have to turn against him. I mean,
Blackmail.
yeah. You guys in the
My archive.
future, you better use this plot point. So congratulations to Norseman Frank. Please message me. I got $15 with your name on it. And messaging, just so you. Anyway, yes, I will message it like right after we close the show. I'll put it in the chat or my Gmail. So, from everyone at Join the Anarchy, thank you for joining us, and we will see you in 2 weeks, where we will have Mr. Johnson from the Arcology podcast as our next guest. It's actually kind of a big deal for me, because he's the guy that, like, the Arcology podcast is really what got me to understand not only Shadowrun, but also how to be a good GM. This is actually the first game the first campaign that I've ever really run seriously of any kind of game. So I owe him a lot, and I'm so happy that he's going to be showing up, and I'm excited to see what we do once we have a full party. Hopefully Deadeye has recovered from HMHVV.
Awesome. Have a great night, everybody. Thank you for joining us, and we'll see you.
See you guys.
Bye.
Bye.